something stupid. Like he was over drop rate.
Hey guys,
Wow.
don't tell anybody that we're live.
I knew you. I saw your
will
face.
not
I saw your
tell
face.
a soul.
I was like,
the
Steve
word.
totally made them go live while they're in the middle of a nerd sesh.
Bunch
This
of
is-
nerds.
This is
It's
totally what we
it's a
do.
real Camp Dirgewood start.
Oh shit! There's one thing here that I need to see. Oh crap! Hey, Amanda, thank you. Oh my god! All these things are now coming through. I just lost my pen. Damn it! It's the only one in this entire house. And it's
No,
now
it's
gone.
not.
That's it.
It isn't.
Oh,
You've
it
got,
is.
I just bought a 12-pack.
Really?
Divides.
Because I don't know where it is.
Dude.
Oh, I found it. Okay. All right, cool.
They're in the bedroom.
They're in the bedroom. Are they? Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Fallen Drift and Untimely Heroes, the drunken D&D game that where no one's actually drunk yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, working on it.
Is that a challenge?
It's hey man, I'm doing it light tonight. Oh, Mike's already like, yeah, hold my beer. So, welcome back. In case there are any connection issues or anything along those lines, well, we'll kind of figure it out, but we won't go there just yet. So, welcome back, everyone. Tonight is going to be a little bit on the holy crap side, story-wise, because this is episode 23. We've been here for 23 fucking times, and it's amazing. Oh my God, we are on a Hype 2 train. Hype train level 2. My ADHD is in full force. So tonight's adventures can be starting off in Unicorn Land. And then from there, we're gonna be
Unicorn
eating.
Land.
That's right. And then we're gonna play chess. And then
Oh
from
my
there,
God.
we're gonna go on a fashion show.
Kobold's Closet.
Hey, welcome back, Mike. All right, cool. So
I
we're
was
back.
here the whole time.
Damn it! So you were listening to
It's
everything.
wireless.
That's you and your
First we're going to
fancy.
Unicorn Land, then we're playing chess, and then there's a
God damn you. Gang, they have the amazing chat over there has given you guys a +1, a +2, a +3, as well as 3 urchins right out of the get-go. They just touched on level 3 hype at 6%. Amazing people that have just been incredible. My pen just fucking fell again. I'm gonna kill this thing. I'm gonna put, you know what I need? You know those you know how like certain people
Little dangly things.
Yep. I need a lanyard for my pen and for my glasses because I always lose them. I'm at that stage in my life.
The one that has a little elastic reel that just pulls it back in.
It's just,
Oh my God.
honey, can you make this
Elastic
possible,
on your-
please?
Do you want
on your forehead for your glasses.
Do you want a Neopets lanyard?
Do we have a Neopets lanyard?
lanyards.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. All right, so tonight I just want to say a very quick hi to
This stream sponsored by Neopets.
This stream's sponsored by ADHD. Thank you. Victor, I want to say hi to Victor. I want to say hi to Zen. I want to say hi to the ever silent but always present Manda X31. Where are you, Manda?
Okay.
Say hello, Manda.
Hi.
There you go.
Hello.
Donald, where are you? It's our mod behind the scenes. Donald starting off with 500 biddies, then Zen with another 200, Victor with another 100, then Donald deciding to gift fucking 5 tier 1s because Donald's badass. And then the rest of you
Don
who
said, take that, Zen.
yeah, Zen. Yeah. Huh? You gonna let him do that to you, Zen? God, we're dicks. Such fucking whores for the bits.
They know what they subscribe to.
Evandale. That's what they subscribe to.
Every bit I see in the chat, the zipper will get a little.
Oh damn.
And every subscription, it goes back in.
Every sub it'll zip right back.
Chaotic people.
And boom, Zen just dropped. Here it goes.
Chaos whispers.
What's
I have
killing
a
me?
shirt on under here. It's not terms of service.
What's killing me?
Is that your drag name? Terms of Service?
So I started a new job, and they're all out in New Zealand, and they all know that on Eastern time Wednesday nights we have a stream, and I'm also beginning to find out that certain members of that community on Discord now know that we have a stream. So this is and apparently my employer also likes watching the stream. So
Awesome.
yeah, so
So we have to behave.
no, we do not. No, we simply act ourselves. That's why we got the job
Straighten
in the
up.
first place. All righty. So with that,
So
we are now.
this is the first D&D campaign where if we're funny enough, we could get someone fired.
Like legit, which is why I'm pouring the fucking wine right now. This is gonna go away. I'm putting
You
it away.
just
right
said it was gonna be a light day.
now. I just said it's gonna be. Well, no, he just reminded me of the peril of my new occupation.
He's only gonna have one
It's
drink.
gonna be a light
repeatedly.
day, and
It's just gonna be
Yeah,
wine.
that's it.
We'll be
Wine,
seeing lights by the
wine.
end of this.
I'm mainlining this
I
shit,
love
Eric.
Bye, bye, Mark West.
Can we get a Pit
Nice
Viper
knowing you.
sponsorship?
Oh, can we?
I don't know.
Pit
Can we? All right.
Vipers.
So cheers, everyone.
Wraparounds.
All right, hold on.
Pit-
Let's bring this home. Let's bring this home. So, for all of you that have been with us for the past 22 episodes of Untimely Heroes, this is number 23, potentially the last one in book 3. You players are absolutely amazing. You community are unfucking real. Thank you all for keeping the lights on. Thank you all for allowing us to upgrade our equipment to keep the quality up. Thank you all for helping to pay the bills. And you players, thank you. I am honored to have been your DM for the past 23. We don't know where the game is going to go from here, but it's going to be one fucking hell of a story. So cheers.
Salud.
Hey.
Skull.
Skull. I'll go with that. Raffle, thank you for the resub.
Slight
17 months now. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Oh.
We're going to pick up before we hit the movie. We're going to pick up exactly where we left off. Shahid, can you give me the 60-second synopsis of like the last hour or so, or whatever, however you want to do that? What happened to Shahid last episode?
Oh God, what didn't happen to Shahid last episode? He found himself in what I believe to have been the astral plane. He met the Archdruid of Nodag named Samsarin. They had a discussion about life and all that therein. With that, Shahid went through some really crazy realizations as to anchor points in reality and time, which then brought him to a particular point in time, which he's not quite sure about. However, he met a young model and very early Intelligarium where they had discussed alt-Akth and the Unspokens. Once they realized that Shahid was from a different time, 1843 to be specific, that he clarified for them, they try to come to terms with how they could get him back to his time. He did bring up the fact that there is a part of the party, Ms. Ophelia Moore, who does speak and commune with spirits. So they, I believe, are going to try to get in touch with her and the party to try to get Shahid back to his proper timeline. Let's go.
And with that, anybody, one of you three, want to recap the last episode that you guys were in? So much for yes, fucking and.
Okay, sure. I made roughly 95 melee attacks in the combat. Got down to 1 hit point. I'm pretty sure at one point. Did not go down. We disrupted that ritual. We attempted to disrupt the ritual. They opened a portal. We went through the portal. We murder hoboed a bunch of cultists. Pretty badly.
Pretty bad.
I did it. I stabbed the guy. Sure. Okay. You can't yell at me any louder than his ghost can. It's fine. Whatever. We proceeded from the tower we were on across a magical revealing bridge with the help of candles to an airship depot where airships were dropping gas all over the city. All of which was notable because A, we couldn't remember there ever being a building taller than the clock tower in Fallen Drift, and B, there was never airships in Fallen Drift, and C, it was at the end of the session, so I was kind of just like, woo!
That is all very true, yeah.
But I believe through Renault's expert piloting, we crashed all of the airships, and then slammed our way, like Kool-Aid manned our way into a building.
And and you ended up coming across at the something like the 10th floor, 13th floor, just above the cloud that was being created by these airships, some sort of poisonous gas or whatever it was. You now come across, you slam in through that, buccaneer into it, and lo and behold, you find yet another fucking ritual. A whole bunch of people in city folk kind of things, some people in red robes. Looks pretty weird considering the altitude, considering that you just came into it, and who the hell knows. But I guess we're going to find out as soon as we pick up the game. We'll be right back. You find yourself, Shahid, talking to Otto. He was telling you that there was a possibility that you might be able to communicate with this Miss Ophelia. You can feel still the silver cord that had drawn you to other places that you were able to follow in order to see again your wife, whom you found out was in fact alive, as well as your daughter. But where they are, yet to be seen. How do you want to proceed? Otto is standing there looking at you. You're on a grassy hill, on a knoll and a hill just outside of a forest. Otto's looking. Everything to you looks completely normal, but you're not in Fallen Drift.
So I can still see the silver cord attached to me?
You feel it.
I feel it, but I don't see anything at this point.
Exactly. The thought of the cord is there. You're reminded. All this talk about spirits and you being able to get back to your friends wherever they may be, from his perspective, he doesn't know this. This younger version of Otto has no concept of this. But when he mentioned spirit realm, you remember oh, did we just lose Erin? I think we just lost Erin. Oh no. Hold on, Erin coming. No, Erin back.
Wait.
Okay.
They're back.
Okay, sorry, my internet got all weird.
All the talk of the spirits between you and Otto made you remember my wife's spirits or something. And that's when you look back down. Is that tether still there? You do not see it, but you kind of almost instinctively feel for it, however you want to do that, and you know it is still there. You are now cognizant of its presence.
Mr. Otto, you said that there was a way in which to potentially get me back to my friends in the Fallen Drift that I know in 1843 and potentially see my wife and daughter again.
Wherever your friends are, yeah, you're gonna have to do something with them. You mentioned this Miss Ophelia.
Yes.
That she might be a medium and be able to talk with spirits.
Correct. Yeah, she does it regularly. She does it to the dead, and sometimes she could sense their presence. At least that's how she's always portrayed it.
If that's the case, I may be able to do something for you, but I don't think that you're going to like it initially. I have to, in a way, kill you. But it will not be a bodily death. Your body will be elsewhere.
Otto, I have to ask before this. I understand the severity of what you're saying and the fact that you have to break my tether from this reality, but that's actually going to be my immediate question. Where, or maybe I should say, when exactly am I right now?
Right now, it's the year 5208.
Wait, 5208, and if I'm not mistaken, somebody said that you guys use a different calendar than we do in my current reality or my current time period?
Yes, when you said 1843, that kind of set me a pace. I still don't know how that is. I mean, we're in the year 5208. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know where we are distance-wise in time from each other. But
And have you ever heard of Falling Drift?
no, never. No, not. If I did, it might have been through conversations of travelers or something along those lines, but I don't know it.
How about, just out of curiosity, Dr. Arias?
I'm sorry?
Dr. Arias.
No, I don't know any doctor.
Just curious. I'm just trying to see some consistencies or inconsistencies between my reality and the time that I know and yours. Maybe this is important to mention as well. And I was just thinking about this on the way through. Not only does Ms. Moore speak to spirits, but there may be an individual in my reality who you might have some significant interest in. You see, we know one another. Or at least a version of you and I are well acquainted with one another.
Very well.
So I don't know if maybe that will help in this particular endeavor in which you said that I need to find a common tether or tie between the current reality that we're in right now and the reality that I'm trying to get back to. So not only are my friends a tether to the here, but quite frankly, you are a tether as the Otto that I know, the last I was aware was with us in the location in the pits.
Interesting. I don't know what you mean by the pits, but
well, the area that we were in where I said was last time that I saw my physical body before going for Portland.
Oh yeah. What I think has happened is that you, the manner of your dress, take a look at the stitching of your clothing, it is very clearly not of my. Everything that we do here is either through magic or by hand. The stitching on your clothing is much too perfect for that. It would have to be magic, but even then, magic is influenced by the hand. You also have a style that is very much unlike anything that I've ever seen, and I've traveled far and wide. You claim to come from a place that I have yet to hear of. Because you say that I may be coming from, you may be in my future.
Well, at least an alteration of you, if what I understand of Nodraga is, there may be some alteration of you. It might not be the exact same you, but there is a version of you which I know in my current reality that may not actually be affected by you in this current reality, but I feel that they have some kind of tether or tie to them. So I don't know. I just figured that might be some important information to share, just in case that helps me get over to the other side or help me in communicating.
I appreciate that. If I may, when was the last time you saw me in your world?
The last time I saw you in my world was just before I vanished. See, you, well, yeah, because you, along with another friend, were following us through this mine shaft when we were seeking out these cultists.
To clarify, party, was Otto with you in the caverns?
Yeah, wasn't he literally didn't the party actually leave him and the dwarf behind when they went through the portal itself?
No, they
not in that same.
We left Ethan and
Ethan.
Oh, that was Ethan.
Yeah.
I think Otto came with us for a while, but he
never left the city of Fallen Drift.
That's right. Yeah.
He never left Fallen Drift. He didn't. He was
Otto
never
with
in
us over the river. No. Oh, okay.
No, that was Ethan Long.
But yeah, no, it was Ethan, Otto, and the dwarf.
I think
it was Ethan, the Renault's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And the dwarf. Otto wasn't with you, or was he?
I think Otto left around the same time that Marguerite.
Oh no, that's right. He said goodbye. I need to stay here for reasons I can't leave, or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. That's what. Okay,
yeah, that's what it was.
Whew, I thought, I'm usually pretty good when it comes to prep, but on that one, okay.
No, you're good.
Either way. So when was the last time that you believe that you saw me?
It was at the very beginning of us going through these mines. You said that you had some kind of preparations to take part in, and then frankly, you just kind of left, which is very on brand for you, at least in the reality that I know. All
right. Getting back to the task at hand. We need to get you back with your friends.
Absolutely.
Thayer, my deity, And as a priest of that deity, I cannot commit murder. It is impossible for me. I'm an archivire of Feyer, on the path of the Anshesa. It is impossible for me to commit murder. Having Zen just tipped $60. Holy shit. Bro.
All right, Mike,
you're amazing,
you're
dude.
up. There you go.
All the way down.
The finisher.
Oh my god. Zen.
You have another zipper, Mike.
I
Wow.
don't, I'm wearing sweatpants.
Damn.
What's, keep going, buddy. Keep going.
Next on stage, terms of service.
Wow. All right. Naked time on Avondale. Fuck. I don't even know how to pick up after that. Yeah. Cheers, Zen. That's going to go to new equipment for some folks here. So thank you. All right. But so, wow. I'm like flustered. It is impossible for me to murder. That's the work of everyone and of Feyen itself, but we of Feyer, we have the understanding of how things operate when it comes to life and death. The short version of it is we have the ability to separate you from your body. The body will then fall through its natural pace as it is in this world. If it is an alternate reality, this one, your body will still be where you left it.
Right.
If this is of the same world and just different in time, it will have died here. And that does not mean that you will have died. We will not allow you to continue to the realm of death. Instead, you will have to find your body. This could be gained any number of ways. If you can find a priest to cast resurrection, or a druid with reincarnation, or whatever the things are that you come from, you might be able to come back. Now, there are other things. Certain simulacrums, a homunculi, you do not want a corpse that will corrupt the connection to life. A friend that you can possess for a short period of time. Any of these things may work.
Right.
Now, if your body cannot be found, it will reincorporate. The reason why I say that is because you need to find me in the future who needs to remember how to do this, or who should know how to do this. If it is me, they will be able to do that for you.
Is there a particular phrasing or process that I should remind you of?
It is
in order to do this?
Yes, it is the fifth part of the rite of the Anshesa.
The fifth part of the rite of the Anshesa. Okay.
Anshesa, yes. I should know exactly what that is. And at that point, of course, you're going to have to convince me that people just don't. Anyway, you need to get back. Your time here is going to be dwindling. So, how? It will be painless. I can guarantee that. It will be as if you were going to sleep, but you have a preferred method.
So, are you asking me to do it myself?
No. I will do it for you.
Oh.
I will create the circumstances. The only way that I can do it is through natural means. No blade will touch you. That would be murder.
Is there some elixir, perhaps more of that? I know you said it was the.
That would be then.
Feyen, the touch of death?
That would be suicide. We don't do it that way either. What I mean is, well, shall I just take, and he doesn't step forward. He's like 15 feet away and he's talking to you and his hands are, gesticulating here and there, but he's, for the most part, very contained. You are next to the tree line, next to a forest, and you still see the broken tower behind you. And he goes, If you wish, I could just take matters in my own hands. I won't even step forward.
Shahid goes and he strokes his beard, and then he pauses and remembers that he's aged some since he's actually been here and actually grew beard. And he goes, "Can you forward my aging process? Or, you know what? On second thought, you do what you feel you need to do. I am prepared and willing to do whatever you feel you need to do in order to get me to the state you need me to be in order to execute your will."
I wish you only the best of all things. A wind begins to pick up a little bit as he raises his hand. And I sincerely hope that you do return to where you need to be. You begin hearing the cracking of wood behind you. Goodbye. A tree was knocked over as some of the earth from a recent flood had come through, loosened up the entire root base, and the whole thing just falls right on top of you. Immediately, there's a... You find yourself in a whizzing by of tunnel and souls. It is black, it is spiraling. You do see stars, but then you realize they are not stars. Instead, they are motes of life, and every now and then one breaks off and just kind of flits off like a firefly, but nonetheless they are zipping past you. Every now and then one comes closer to your face, and you can see all of the details, and in those details you can see all of their life story contained in that little blink of an eye, until finally you find yourself in a building. Now you feel for a moment that you cannot sense anything, but you know that you are in a building mentally. You understand somewhere around you there is life. And over the next few seconds, you begin to understand that life, there's about 15 of them, and several of them, 3 of them perhaps, off to your left, no, to your right, behind, somewhere around you. You're trying to get a 3-dimensional sense, but you're not in 3-dimensional form. Your brain trying to make sense of this. All you finally realize is, give me an intelligence check.
All right, intelligence check. So we got 7.
All you understand is they are somewhere nearby. It is incredibly confusing, but you can feel like iron to a magnet. Something nearby. You want to say it's... All you know is it is nearby. You are confused. You can take... It's going to take roughly two or... We'll get you there.
You got it.
What is your first reaction to that?
Oh, my first reaction to everything is as soon as I enter, I am totally discombobulated. You know, I'm so used to that astral plane of up being down and there being no real forwards. So as I'm trying to make sense once again of a 3D reality, the only thing that I find remotely comforting is that internal draw to whatever that is that's attracting me. And I'm still very lost in the sauce as far as like trying to, you know, gain my grounding, but I'm gonna attempt over time to use that, whatever that attraction is, to center me. However long that may take.
Give me the first emotion that comes to mind that Shahid has.
That first emotion, excitement.
Over?
Excitement over the fact that I'm actually feeling the connection once again. And the last time I felt that strong of a connection is when I felt that cord between me and my wife.
And at that point, you hear one of these 3 say,
"My back."
You hear Renault's voice say, "My back."
My back. Oh, did we just fall through a window? How do we live through that?
You guys fell through. Well, I came in pretty gracefully.
Goodness, speak
I'm
for
remembering
yourself.
that I rolled a nat 20 on the athletics check to get in here.
Now, the 3 of you came crashing in on the remnants of an airship balloon part. It came apart. I am so eloquent right now. Fuck.
You did it.
You did it. I nailed it. And you came smashing through this thing. You're now standing there, the 3 of you. What was your athletics check, Casper? Do you remember?
I rolled a nat 20 on it getting in here.
So you went. He's just land.
25. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. Immediately you can see that there's like a dozen people in front of you, all standing around a circle. With the crash of glass, so many of them have recoiled from the window area, and they're about like maybe 15 feet away. They're actually fairly close. You came in on them. The room itself does seem to be like a loft of a home or something along those lines. There's some like small pictures and what have you, gilded frames, some furniture that have all been pushed off to the side to make way for a makeshift weird ass summoning ritual circle, the kind of shit that you've seen in the give me a investigation. And while he's doing that, Renault, what was it about your back that got you?
Initially when I fell, when I first fell down and was knocked into the window, I was spinning on the cord because I have no athletic skill whatsoever.
That's right.
And so just the jostling of my lower back folding into the window and landing on the ground was just not pleasant at all, especially with all of my equipment on me now. So that was just not comfortable.
So you manage to get up to your feet or do whatever it is that you're going to do. You see the 12 people over there. You see Casper standing proudly like some friggin' superhero that just came through. How are you reacting to the 12? What are you doing?
Me?
Or no?
Do I see Ophelia as well?
Ophelia is there as well, yeah.
This is one of those times that I'm outside of my wheelhouse. Should we be letting this happen? I'm looking at Ophelia because I have no idea.
And the 12 people, one of them was like, what are you doing? Ophelia, you just came crashing through a window along with your two friends. What was your athletics check?
Oh, I also had a nat 20 as my last roll.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was what was, if I didn't get it, it was a 19 or 20, then we died.
That's right. Oh, fuck. That's right. Okay. So what are you doing? You just came crashing through a window.
I also was pretty graceful. I'm just brushing the dust and the airplane, the residual airship grime off my pants, and looking over at Renault as he says, like, should we be letting this happen? And probably not. So we already dispatched one cult. We might as well do this one too.
What are you doing here? Says somebody there in the circle.
One moment. Are you all right, Renault?
No, I am not. You there? What are you doing?
They are. You see them. They all appear extremely confused.
Yep.
Having said that, we go immediately back to Shahid. That sense of excitement. You begin feeling excitement, and kind of like an audio filter where you can pick up on very specific frequencies, like a conversation that is only in high frequency range would only sound like a whole bunch of T's and S's all mixed together. Same thing with the excitement. You are picking up on excitement all around you. You can feel oh, that's Ophelia. You understand that. And yeah, it just came through. The heart is still racing a little bit. There was an impeccable landing, and now the brushing off of something. Well, you know that Ophelia's engaging in something, but just did something immediately heroic. Meanwhile, a different kind of excitement. You understand Renault's excitement and how it's flavored a little different. And this kind of excitement was a little bit of confusion. It just went poof, 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 like landed, and then like kind of like looking around. You can feel that, and then Casper, who's just kind of like, yeah, all right, and then it continues to look around. Just like there are many different kinds of a particular cuisine and many different ways of cooking it, so it is with all the excitement that you feel, but you only can detect excitement. What else do you look for? Or what else do you think of or feel?
At this point, once I get, I start feeling the entities around me and the familiarity of the voices, I'm going to start trying to focus my sights, because I realized that everything was still very discombobulated. Those feelings were very internal. So I'm going to quite literally open my eyes at this point and really trying to peer through whatever fogginess I may be in, and I'm going to try to gain some semblance of what sight I can regain in this new or old reality that I'm in.
You start reaching out, and it's like your brain tries instructing non-existent eyes and ears to function. Those senses are not coming through unless you give me let's go with a wisdom check.
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
16.
You're trying it. You understand that there is a process there. You try it a little bit more, and it's going to take a little bit more effort. But you've now, oh, right, I don't have eyes, I don't have ears. You understand that on a logical level. Now you're trying to train your body in a very short amount of time how to use senses you've never experienced in your life. It's like, for the very first time, asking a blind person who has just been given the ability of sight to describe a color. They have no basis of comparison, no understanding. So that is what you're attempting to do. How is Shahid feeling while not being able to do those things that have come so naturally all his life?
Right, that excitement quickly turns into a nervous anxiety, because he almost figured that he would be back in a physical sense, not realizing that he would be back in this kind of ethereal corporeal sense. So now that he's coming to terms with the fact, like, oh wait, I'm here but I'm not here, he gets a bit of angst.
So with that angst, there's a slight distance from you. As a matter of fact, it's quite far away. There's a thunk, and you can feel a ping of angst over there, and then another one next to it. And then you kind of get this, you start building up this three-dimensional circle of things that are beginning to experience angst, and all of them, you don't understand. You can hear like a, because you're trying to listen. You can't yet, but you know that it is there. You know that there is fear in the air as well. Give me one more action that you can try to do to communicate or understand.
Okay, so I want to try to do an understanding thing, if I may, and tell me if I'm overreaching right here.
Oh, that's awesome. Go for it.
I want to try. Yeah, I want to. As that secondary ping occurs, it calls back a feeling of angst that he had when he was speaking with Samsarin in that alternate reality that of Nodraga, where he was like, "Oh, you think you're in the woods, but you're really not." And in that conversation they were having, he made a very interesting comment about the gods when Shahid was saying that they didn't exist, and he made a comment about it being like Nodraga. And as long as you have that emote or that action, you take that action into reality, that's what makes the god. So you kill, that's how the god of murder occurs. And so, and he's gonna try to make that connection to attempt to now steer himself better going forwards. That's what I'm attempting to try to do.
I love that. You know what?
Okay.
On any kind of a check or save related to this particular instance, you're going to have advantage.
Dope.
Okay. All right. So you continue to work through things. Casper, you are usually pretty good at determining the motives of people that are in front of you. And it appears that they are, well, actually, everyone give me an insight check. Let's find out what's going on.
Can you roll for me?
Yes, of course. What's your...
I can't get out of this.
What's your...
Oh, shit.
I could look too for her.
I could look you up, honey.
said.
That's not a problem. 1 second.
All right, cool.
Got a
Thanks.
23.
23 for insight for Casper. Renault, what'd you get?
Total 20.
20.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hold on, wait.
Okay.
Don't slow me down.
I'm a cop.
Ophelia's insight's at a +2, so
And Ophelia gets a 13.
Is this to determine if they're lying?
No.
No,
this-
that doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
No.
I'm learning about the cop things I can do.
Okay, cool. Erin, that's a totally different conversation, Erin. Don't go there.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
So,
I got literature.
so Ophelia, you understand that they are about to do something, but you don't see it as violence, which is probably why you ended up just raising your hand, kind of like telling them, well, hold off for a second, because they're kind of stirring, but they're not doing anything. You don't feel impending danger. Casper and Renault, you're feeling tension build. Anxiety is starting to occur over there. And they look like that they really need to continue doing what it is that they're doing, and they're willing to take measures to ensure that it stops. There anything that interrupts them. Free actions, go.
I'm going to just analyze the situation to get a better idea so that I can make an informed series of events to make everything go my way like I usually do.
Yeah, start narrating your actions and everything that's going to happen. Go ahead. Everyone, okay, so, this includes you, Shahid. Start taking it in. So here's the role-playing challenge I'm going to give to you, Eric. You can't listen to the words, but you can listen to the emotions that are beginning to form around you. And when you come back to me with a quick little story of, well, I felt this emotion, I know this flavor because you told me that I can detect who it is that's feeling it, including those people that I don't know. Here's what I think is happening. Here's what I'm going to do. Is that cool? Yeah,
awesome.
for it?
I love it.
Awesome. All right, everyone, take it from here. Go.
I'm gonna start you off with a 23 investigation check. I'm looking at the ritual circle and how it's designed, based off of what I remember being explained from Shahid in the Intelligarium, talking about the comparisons between ritual circles and the way magic is manipulated, and divine symmetry, which is often explained in math. And I'm going to look at that and figure out exactly what they're trying to do based off of the translation that I had with Shahid all those weeks ago.
You understand almost immediately that it is a maintenance. Whatever it is that they're doing is a maintenance. It's not a summoning. It's not a casting out. They're doing something to maintain.
Okay, the source of that maintenance is something that I can identify with, or something that I'm not familiar, and I'm completely unfamiliar with.
The source is their actions.
Okay.
They are doing something to maintain something else, but you cannot detect what that what that is. With that little tidbit of knowledge, or rather of that uncertainty, how is Renault reacting to that?
I was just gonna ask, hey, what exactly are we holding up? I'll assist if you need. I am a specialist in fact.
What kind of emotion is Renault feeling as he asks that question?
Stress. He's bullshitting. He's talking completely out of his ass, but he is stressed out and trying to focus because he knows with the 12 people there and only 3 of us who are severely wounded in some capacity or just tired, he does not want to fight, so he's trying to use his words and kind of manipulate the situation.
Give me a deception.
Got it.
Deception.
Oh, that's not good. 3.
Copy that.
That's one of the less ideal numbers.
Let's start painting a full picture. Renault, you've asked that question. Casper, Ophelia, Shahid, keep it going, guys. What are you doing?
Yeah. What do you guys are next?
I think Casper is just after the day that they've had, with the amount of times his face has been chunked up by things, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, he still has a hole going through both of his cheeks from the last tentacle attack he took. I think he's just going to sort of shoulder slump and go, right then, listen. I think tonight I've put on the end of this sword 3 of the guys that I would call your bosses, what with the faces. 2 or maybe 3 of your sort of middle management, and maybe 8 of you, all right? So either get the fuck out of here, or I can bump that number to 20.
Give me an intimidation.
3.
I have a +0 to intimidate, so...
I
rolled a nat 1.
Well, hold on. Do you have a... All right, well, but you have a nat 1 +0.
Yeah, that's a full-on 1.
You also have a +1, a +2, a +3, and you have an urchin courtesy of the amazing people over there.
Yeah, I might re-roll that one.
Yeah, how about you do that?
Do it.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's a 12, and I'll use my +3 to put that to a 15.
15. Okay, cool. Casper 3. All right, cool. So they are looking at you. Give me the role play.
Right. So, how's this gonna go? Do I gotta put 20 notches on this sword tonight?
What?
Or can I leave it at a respectable 8?
He's a constable. I know.
Was. They fired me.
When you say was, like past tense, they realize you are no longer beholden to the law. And you see one person who's at like, well, there's no head of a circle, right? But you see one person kind of tapping another, put it down. And you see them, like, their hand comes off of a pistol and then they grab it by reverse. They grab the socket in a reverse grip and they put it down to the ground.
Kick it over to me.
Do as he says, and over. It skitters across the floor. It's like a little bit of time. There's 12 people in a circle, so it's quite wide. But the ones that are closest to you are like 15 feet away, and so it lands in between two people, and they kind of like look down, and you see one person kind of get a stupid idea in his head.
I wouldn't recommend your current course of action.
And he moves his foot and he kicks it towards you. Everyone else starts backing down. Ophelia, what are you doing during this time?
So I wanted to make a little correction about I can't talk either. What my insight check was like.
Play it.
I think that's okay. So are they working for the ones up there? Do you all know about the airships? I hope so. God, I hope so, because then I'd look like a right fool if you didn't. Do you know about the airships?
They're kind of like looking at you.
And the gas.
And you see many of them, like 7 out of the 12, kind of like look out of the windows behind you. And there's still like an airship that's like flowing down.
That one.
You also notice that they are continuing to look, even though it has passed out of frame. Casper, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
When you gave that command, what emotion were you feeling?
It was, to give a complex answer, it was sort of like an excitement tempered by experience. Like, Casper worked as a constable for how many years? Like, he's definitely had situations where he was facing down a group of where he was outnumbered and had to rely on sort of like the weight of station to get through it, and this was just sort of an extension of that. Like, so it was, like a little bit of fear, a little bit of like confidence, and a little bit of just sort of like at the back of his mind, like that rips kind of like violence could happen, and I'm all right with that.
Eric, give me we're gonna change this. Give me a charisma check, DC 20.
All right. Do I have advantage on this or no?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Nat 20 for a 27.
Fuck yes!
Ooh.
Fuck yes! You understood not only the one driving emotion of confidence behind Casper, but all of the nuances that went along with it. And with that amazing roll, you're also able to begin to pinpoint where Casper is. Furthermore, the emotions are beginning to compound around you. You're beginning to understand that emotion itself in this world, the world that you're currently in, is an energy. It is something. Yeah, there's a. What do you do as soon as you begin feeling these emotions?
So initially, Shahid was feeling drawn. So he was attempting to try to focus in on that one point, wherever that may have been, and attempt to visualize himself being pulled forwards, attempting to use the same kind of astral projection movement that he had previously done. But then he felt a pause as he felt the immense level of stress that was projected above table by the ritualists as our party smashed through. So that gave me some slight pause. I don't necessarily, I couldn't make out what that feeling was. And then it was only further amplified above table by Renault, who was feeling stress in his conversation. So as I was feeling that tug, I was almost pulling back in resistance, trying to pull away, because I was like, no, I don't want to go wherever that is.
As soon as you begin pulling back, the emotions start dwindling, and you feel something. The only thing that you can think of, it's like starvation. Having said that, Ophelia, please continue.
Okay. So did they see does it look like they saw the ship outside?
Yeah. Well, they're looking at it. You had to turn around to see it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll turn back at them. You all saw that, right? You see that, correct?
Is this a trick? Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you are one of them. Okay. That's nice. So I would listen to the former constable, if I were you. I'm just saying, but he did really bloody a lot of them, and he's dangerous. He's got holes in his face. So
what is Ophelia feeling as she says this statement?
I think she's feeling a lot of doubt and maybe a smidge of guilt, because the people that they killed up there, we didn't really give them a whole lot of time to talk, and we just kind of assumed that they were baddies and killed them all. And even though they had some very fair arguments, and so now that these are more civilian level kind of looking people, she's feeling like a little bit like maybe we shouldn't be killing these ones.
Okay, Shahid, this is still on that same roll. You understand that that is Ophelia, that Ophelia is feeling guilt and internalizing some things there, and something is beginning to happen. Now, give me an insight check, Shahid.
Okay. Insight check.
We're going to make this a medium difficulty. You're starting to understand, so DC 15.
So this is a 14. If I could use a +1 for that, I'll make it a 15.
You got it. +1 spent.
Yeah.
You begin reading the room. The first thing that comes to mind is everyone's feeling something a little different. That means that it's not a unifying situation. You also can pick out Ophelia's guilt. You can pick out Casper's, all the nuances that surround his confidence. You pick up on Renault and everything that he has now felt. And you find yourself wanting a little bit more.
So you say that. You were saying that I'm feeling a dwindling that feels like a starvation. Is there a way that... what is it that I'm starving of? Do I feel like one of the emotions more than the others is feeding me?
No.
And that I'm deprived of another? Okay.
Yeah, no, it's emotion. It's passion.
So I want more.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So, copy, which is why I'm able to pinpoint Casper. Got you. And now Ophelia is coming to me because she's feeling such a resounding guilt.
Yes.
So as I start feeling that, I want to is there one within this space that is closer to me, like on a literal sense, the intensity and confidence of the nuance to Casper, or the guilt of Ophelia? Which one of those emotions is closer?
It depends on the context of this question. What are you actually planning on?
On a literal sense, because my idea is being
you don't have spatial awareness. You're not in 3-dimensional space.
Right. So wherever that So I'm feeling those tugs, and it could be in a general sense. I don't need a pinpoint as much as it's like in a northeasterly feel. Wherever I'm feeling that immense intensity, basically in an area swathing the room between Casper and Ophelia. I'm gonna start attempting to be drawn towards it because I want to consume more of that high emotion because it's giving me some kind of clarity as to what's happening.
All right, let's figure this out. Renault, if you had to gauge your emotions on a scale from 0 being sociopathic and 10 being like today's that manic day, I don't even know if I'm using the right terms for this.
Nope. It is a well-masked 9 day.
Okay, Casper.
I think these moments are kind of like the sort of adrenaline after so long of doing this. Like, this is what gets his blood pumping. You know, I think Casper's at like rocking like a 7.
A 7, okay. And Ophelia?
That doubt is a big old double digit. I think it's almost deafening that she feels doubt on what they have done.
Okay, so we're talking 10.
Yeah, but I think she's also trying to very much keep it together, so it may not present itself.
It doesn't present itself to the people who can see Ophelia and only think that way. Shahid, on the other hand, you are distracted at first by Renault, and then Casper, you understand something new came in, and then something new happened. You saw, felt, imagined a string of events that all occurred at once, and like a knob on a video that you can turn to fast forward or to rewind, you start seeing the interplay of events in Ophelia's experiences, but on an emotional level. That there was murder that had taken place and that guilt had built up from there, and then all of the thinking, and then plus the excitement and the adrenaline pumping of just the oh my god, we're all going to die type of feeling as they were on top of airships and other things. You may not understand the circumstances that created those feelings, but you now know Ophelia is there, and there's it like slams into you. Of course, you don't feel a physical pressure, but you feel an identity. So the one that is strongest, which is how I'll say it is closest, because you don't appreciate distance,
right,
is Ophelia, and you know it is her. And furthermore, with that insurgence, I need you to make I need you to figure something out. And this is using your mental capacity. I want to say intelligence, but I'm going to leave it up to you to determine.
Can I do like an investigate?
Of course, absolutely.
That's an intelligence roll. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, we love it. We love it. That's 22.
Baby, you tap into that.
Don't like that.
Don't be jealous.
Wish something else happened there.
Where's Paula?
Right there. Right
behind We need an adult.
Shahid.
Listen, my adult supervision is right behind me, okay?
Shahid, there's a sense of... and you can feel it feeding you to the point where there's a cloud where there once was black. There's now a fog around you. And you know that tug of the silver cord that you felt before?
Yeah.
Now you feel a connection of a very different kind, but it is directly with Ophelia.
If I may, as I'm trying to make sense of this, and I kind of am starting to come to terms with how this works, if I can, on that same level, being that the guilt, especially guilt, was such the dominant trait that allowed me to identify that entity, however, identify, I want to try to reciprocate that energy with the guilt that I felt in a stream of consciousness for not being able to save my family when I watched them perish and I was running towards them. So like same energy kind of situation, like almost like completing that connection. So the same way, and my intent is the same way that I was able to kind of make some semblance of their situation. I want to see if maybe if I put my, me running at my family as that creature was consuming them, the re-witnessing and having to relive of the consuming of them again to try to realize that was an anchor point in time. That guilt that I know that I have to live with, that I can't do anything. I want to try to send that back to see if Ophelia could attempt to identify that I'm here.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Got it.
And Ophelia, I'm going to ask you, you want me to roll it, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to roll
19.
A 19. Ophelia, this is going to be a will save.
Okay.
Now, here's why. You are actively, or actually it could be deception. It could be deception. I'm going to give you a deception check. Because you are actively trying to hide your emotions from others.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Shahid, you reach out. You feel a connection. You begin summoning up those emotions deep within you. Ophelia, let's find out. Ophelia got an 11.
Yes, that tracks.
You immediately, first off, the mask breaks. Potentially for the first time. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to roleplay, but I will tell you, actually, Shahid will inform Ophelia the amount of guilt, not over what. The context is not going to come through, but feel free to tell the story. So, Erin, all you're going to do is just take the go.
Okay, so
Action.
So basically what's happened is like I had previously said. So as soon as Shahid receives that energy and begins kind of manifesting in his mind a string of events that led to Ophelia's guilt, I'm going to summon up all the resentment and guilt that I have felt over all this period of time that you have known me and beyond, of me just not being able to save my wife and daughter and having witnessed their murder and their murderer, and still to this very day have not been able to give them the peace of mind that they need to lay at rest easy. With also that newfound guilt of the fact that I even know that even though you don't know this, but the energy of knowing that they're still the fuck alive. And so it's like even worse. So like if they were dead, at least there was fucking closure. But now I gotta fucking save them on top of it. So all that guilt, all that energy is just being sent back to you in a wave.
Hold on. Casper, what are you doing with the guns? What are we doing? What is happening in our city? Is
We're
this...
making sure that they don't shoot us with these guns.
That.
Or what? We're gonna shoot them?
Ideally, no. Ideally, they go about their day and never consider turning to this line of work again.
I would like to point something out.
Yes.
And that is, they are not thinking in a hive mind right now. And last time we were here, they were. So that's a bonus. But also, everything is different. Drastically so, but we are definitely in Fallen Drift. I feel as though we have gone through time, perhaps? I don't know. But it is why I asked you lot, who are now staring at us awkwardly.
Yeah.
Yes. What exactly is going on? I am an engineer of sorts. I can help you maintain what you have here.
Oh,
but
then
it's important
it's
that you
maintenance.
speak.
Yes, it's maintaining the connection, the same as them. And you see like a couple of people like kind of talk with each other, and you see the one pointed finger. It points outside the window, and you look and you can see all the other tall buildings that have never been there before each have this kind of a thing going on in them.
A moment. No one move.
Yeah,
No one move.
okay.
Let me talk to you, Mr. Jephcots. Mr. Jephcots.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
All right. I'm whispering this as much as I can. All right. From Ophelia, yeah, you too. Yeah, don't do anything. None of you stay right where you are. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, I scoop up the gun, and like every time he's like turns to them and says like don't do anything, I kind of just casually sweep it. Like,
all right. So, based off of what I understand, just from this quick conversation and looking outside and seeing buildings that aren't there, we are either one in a different time and we are doing something outside of our purview completely, or we have managed to be in a place during a very, very important ritual that required a great series of extenuating circumstances in multiple places in these buildings. If you were to look up from where we are, I can almost guarantee you we are in a single point where multiple rituals are happening in a grander area.
Eric, check Discord.
That is my immediate assumption. Now, I do not know what's going on, but it is the magic thing that I'm not quite too sure about. But in my limited perception of just things that make absolutely no sense logically, and I'm from the future, so that should probably be a lot to be said in the first place, I'm going to need someone else's help.
right, yeah.
So
Help with what, though? Because this
figuring this out.
if they're in this hive mind that you say that they were in, were we not in a hive mind up there when we just lackadaisically decided we're going to kill everybody?
Well,
Right.
we were severed for a short time with that.
And to be fair, when we came through the portal up there, they did come after us first. They didn't really give us much of a chance to talk.
No, that's not how I remember those events. One of them was trying to tell us, the one before he went through the portal was trying to tell us what he was doing. And for a moment, it seemed like they were really putting the citizens' best interests at heart. And granted, there's a toxic gas, but it's only to forget. It's not killing anybody.
That is true, and it also removes the concept of free will. If you want the safety of everyone, let's tell everyone that they are safe, and if they believe it, well, that is not of their own accord.
So we're going to take their lives, like they have no free will because we killed them.
I have absolutely no desire to do that. I'm still sad about the thing that happened about an hour ago, where the man hit me and my device knocked him off the building. Like, I'm still terrible about that, and like potential partner, she had lost her mind because of the things that are going on here. The point being, and I'm talking very loud, do not listen to me, what I'm saying, this is none of your business. Beside the fact that we are currently in a situation where we really do not know what's happening, I would like to come to a conclusion that we move forward, because one, we don't know where half of the party is. We've lost Grungnir, or you don't know Grungnir well, but we've lost Grungnir, we've lost Shahid, we've lost Mr. Otto, and time and space. We've gone through portals. We don't know where we are. So please help me make a decision, and if I have something to focus on, I can step back and let you do what you do and think about a plan. So can either of you assist me with this? I don't know what's going on. This is a magical department that I'm not at all familiar with.
I'll do what I can to help. Then, Miss Moore, I want to. make something very clear. I don't feel good about killing those men. In fact, I feel terrible.
Are you talking about killing us?
I'm not gonna.
No, not you. It was a past event. Yes.
Answer me a question, and I'll let you just walk out of this building right now. What year is it?
18, and I need to give us the proper year.
Okay.
Ophelia, while Casper's talking, pardon me, Mike, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
Ophelia, while that's happening, you begin realizing that death has also claimed potentially one of yours. This is an action that could have been prevented potentially. But there's a fourth of you that is missing. You rolled a 21 for your deception. And
What?
I rolled a 21 for your deception.
Oh, just now. Cool.
Yeah. And it got a 26. So you're feeling, you come up with it however you wish, but that's the impetus to feel more guilt.
Okay. So we're going to let them leave now, right? All of them. They gave you what you wanted.
They can leave.
So should we let the others on those towers also leave? It's only fair if they're all working together.
We'll give them the same opportunity.
For what? A question?
These people seem to realize that what they're doing isn't worth their lives. Ms. Moore, I'm from the Rips, yeah? I take it with a certain amount of skepticism whenever somebody says what we're doing here is for the benefit of all. Because I guarantee you, there is nothing in this world that benefits everyone. Somebody always has to suffer for it.
Can we continue doing our thing?
No, you can't. You can walk out of this building, or we can disrupt that.
Come on, let's go. And they all start filing out of the door.
I take it with the largest possible grain of salt anytime somebody tells me something is for the good of everyone.
Renault, give me perception.
I just feel like what are we doing here?
Evan.
We lost Grognir, Marguerite, Ethan's. Where's Ethan?
Ethan's not here. Shahid's not here.
Yeah. No, I know I'm not there yet. Do an alphabetical order. Ethan, Otto, the what's his name? Everybody in the Intelligarium, the elephants, and what they decided that we were the best people to make decisions on behalf of Fallen Drift. Isn't that what you were saying?
A presence missing from around you. You know it's there. It's like an empty punch to the stomach.
Right.
I don't know if we're the best people to make decisions for all the Fallen Drift, but we seem to be the people who are capable of making decisions still.
But we lost so many people. One of them, did you not remember Shahid?
And boom, immediately you feel it just overcomes you as if you were Shahid himself. You feel a tremendous amount of guilt from Shahid's perspective of having to walk away from the party in that moment just before you guys bamped out of there, before you encountered everyone else. You are you feel like a missing sensation that Shahid feels like he should be standing next to you, but there's a tremendous amount of guilt that he can't be. It's like he wants to be able to reach out to you right now, but it's simply not working. And at that moment, Shahid, I need you to give me a charisma check. Ophelia, give me a perception check.
Steve, give me a perception check.
You got it. I'm going to announce it anyway. Let's find out what happens. Shahid got a 23. Ophelia got a 6. There is a Renault and Casper. While Ophelia is talking, you see her hip move over a little bit, as if she just got punched in the side. Ophelia does not acknowledge it. Overcome with emotion, she continues. Please, honey.
Thanks. I forget where I was. Shahid. God damn it.
Shahid is
yes.
missing. Did you forget? Yep.
Yes. Did you not remember Shahid? He was literally just there with us, and then he just walked away. I mean, it's probably the smartest thing any of us could do right now, is just walk away. Follow the others that just left the tower.
If that's what you believe is the proper thing to do here, I'm not going to stop you. I haven't forgotten Shahid. I haven't forgotten Otto, or Onyx Mantle, or Ethan, or Marguerite, or my aunt, or the scores of people that have gone missing or killed in the rips. In the whole city, of course. But I don't believe that just because they say that they have our best interests at heart, that that's true. I mean, for everything's sake, I stick my finger through the hole in my cheek. They're working with these guys.
Shahid, for as many times as your name has been mentioned, you are going to get advantage on all of these checks.
Listen, I don't have the ability to charm the spirit back into a dead body and speak to it. I'm not from the future with technology as good as magic. I don't have some dark god riding around piggyback on my soul. I am a 45-year-old man. I've worked as a constable for, 23, 25 of those years? I've lost count. I'm just me, all right? I'm a rat from the rips, playing with cats, fighting against tigers, doing my fucking best, all right? That's all I've got, all right? I haven't forgotten Shahid. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I can to get him back. And if that's nothing, then I'm going to do whatever I can to send the people who took him from us to go join him, all right? That's where I'm coming from.
Ophelia, you smell rose water on the air.
I'm about to sleep.
Go with it.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I understand that you feel that you are just, a man from the rips. I just, you said it. I can't charm spirits back into bodies. If I felt I had any connection to spirits at all, I would be questioning the universe, asking where Shahid is. Do you smell that?
Over at the window, trying to set up a completely different path to the other building so that you don't have to go down, then go out, and then up again. Renault is going to respond. I'm in the window right now, handling a situation. If you're familiar with repelling from anything, never mind. No, I don't smell it. It smells like the remnants of the gas from the airships.
No.
Anything either.
You don't.
Ophelia, it amplifies.
It's like flowers, like
flowers.
Cozy. No, like
Mr. Jephcots.
roses. It's very.
Yeah, Renault.
Is the left side of her face drooping at all?
No. It's.
Yeah,
I really do
Miss
smell
Moore,
something.
can you please raise your arm slowly in front of you?
Stop! Just get over here. I'm gonna grab the one closest. There's probably
Casper and Renault, the two of you feel a right in the feels.
Oh.
Ophelia, for the first time in your experience with her, is expressing a fantastic amount of emotion, and something just reminded you of that. Casper, when you were talking about the Rips and having to be there and having to be a child of the Rips, you begin to feel a presence standing right alongside you. Something that was going to fight your way however you needed, but either way, it always had your back. Renault, in that moment that you got smacked for having made light of Ophelia's emotions, again, it was in the heart, and now you as well get a whiff of rosewater.
You recognize that aroma?
You smell that, right?
Oh, I apologize for my original medical assumption, but I do, yes. There's some familiarity with that. I hope the things related to my memory aren't failing me now. Okay, let's see. There was the old compost effervescent, spray that we had on the ship, but that doesn't make sense. It has a metallic texture.
Ophelia, let me see here real quick. Nice. Ophelia, there's a push. Sorry, I didn't roll 69. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I rolled 69. You feel the rose water itself. Mm-hmm. First off, it seems to be emanating from your hip area, just on the outside. Renault,
Couldn't be
just
that.
as you pick up on the smell of rose water, you hear the laughter of two girls playing together. The moment that you spoke of familiarity,
I think about my daughter
you
instantly.
do. And as soon as you do, it's not the daughter you recognize. It's someone else. And then you smell rosewater again. And then you smell jasmine on top of that.
I
Ophelia,
recognize these.
you keep working on that. Ophelia, your hip, it's rising up from there. And now a punch, like it just came through in a very strong wind that doesn't yet exist. A punch of jasmine?
Oh, hold on. I smelled this up at the on the other side of the portal. It was the.
Again,
Not
it
the
rises
rose.
from your hip.
It's
I think it's you, Miss Moore.
it's not. It's not me. I don't use.
You reach
That
down and
kind
you
of
feel the planchette. And as soon as you open the bag, there's a...
Oof. Did I leave something in my bag?
It was you. Oh, I hope it isn't.
No,
gone
I
bad.
promise
That's
you.
lovely.
I promise you, it was not me. I only keep my planchette in here. I'm going to take my planchette out.
You do. And you can immediately see the floor change a little just as you even just barely pass it, just carried it in front of you.
I'll put that bad boy over my hip to see what's going on with my hip.
And you can see the inside of your bag expanded out as if it were incredibly large, but the side of it is being tugged in different directions. But you also understand that what you are witnessing is more allegorical to what's actually happening. That's just how your brain interprets it.
Somehow, did you spill perfume on your...
No, but look at what's happening with my bag. It's moving.
And as soon as you look, Renault, you feel like in your own pocket. There's a clinking of glass of some kind in your pocket.
First thing I'm going to do... the mason jar. I'm going to pull out the mason jar with the fragments of Shahid's mirror and look at that.
You do. And you look behind you, and you can see Shahid waving at you.
Oh. Wow. Shahid.
What is it?
Look. Wait. Look right there.
With my eyes or my planchette? I'm gonna hold up my planchette anyways.
Mr. Jephcots, do you see this?
I'm going to. Do I feel fear? Does it cause fear?
All right.
Good question.
Because I have a question about this.
Nice.
As soon as you look through the planchette, you begin to understand the true nature of Fallen Drift. Something lies within it and creates a miasma of disbelief amongst everyone. Biologically reinforced by the gases from the balloons. Something is within the city itself, affecting everyone, preventing them from leaving, having them forget certain things if they think too hard. You understand, just by looking through the planchette, looking in Shahid's direction as he mouths, "I'm here," and doing whatever it is that he's doing with Renault, you begin to understand it is here, somewhere, and it must be stopped. You can almost feel your own mind being warped by its presence, but just temporarily you overcome it to understand its true nature.
Cool. I'm going, not even caring if this is going to work, I'm going to cast message through the planchette to that, and I'm going to say, just wait till Shahid gets here, and then I'll pull that bad boy down. I'm going to look at my eyeballs at where Renault was looking.
One thing at a time. You cast message at it. Let me confirm something real quick.
It could just be for flavor. I'll be cool with that.
1 second. Okay. You send it out there. You get the impression that that thing that you just reached out to is like you taking a cup of water and trying to empty an entire ocean. You understand the moment you reached out to it, that everything that you had experienced with those singing runes, or those talking runes from the basement of the asylum up through to the upper level, that you pass through, those runes connected to this only at a much minor level. You understand that that thing in chains, that blob that chased you in the lower levels of the asylum, that the Sibirax, that connected to it on an only slightly more important minor level. What exists here in the city is so far beyond anything. And then, while you're looking through the planchette, you begin to understand the true nature of that which lies beyond. You look through the crystal. You see yourself swinging on a swing as a little girl. And then you remember that one dream that you had, where the monster came out of the gift box that your parents eagerly slid into your room at night in order to celebrate your birthday, and then it's like scurried out and then came out underneath your bed to encompass you with its tentacles right before you woke up. Every single dream you've ever had, every nightmare is embodied in this thing. Give me an investigation check. Right.
That's you, babe.
Yeah, that's me. God damn it.
You give you an investigation check.
11.
I'll throw...
Everything oh, go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
No, nothing now. I want to hear what you...
11? No.
I was gonna throw points, but I don't think I'm going to now.
No? Okay. You begin to understand you cannot conceive of what's going on. You simply don't get it. There is something so much larger than anything you've ever dealt in before. You look down at the floorboard, and even the wood grain itself is very much alive with the dreams and the nightmares of everyone within Fallen Drift. You look at the bricks of the building, and you can see the moving souls just as you did in the asylum below. Everything you see is an entire fabrication of reality. Your brain cannot comprehend it and begins to crack. From this point forward, until I say otherwise, you are at disadvantage when trying to investigate the true nature of the city, but you are at advantage when you try to understand the true nature of that which lies beyond.
Cool. Well, with the brain crack, I dropped the planchette after I send my message. And I'm going to look at the mirrors in the jar with my eyeballs.
You do. You see creatures with as many tentacles as you can possibly imagine, and all throughout them, where suckers might be on an octopus, you see eyeballs, and then more on the other side. You see things slithering all around you. Your brain is really trying to interpret that into something that you can possibly understand. Unfortunately, it's simply not working. Give me intelligence check at disadvantage.
While she's having this revelation, me and
9.
Jephcots are kind of like, I see like the image of Shahid, and I'm trying to convince Jephcots to help.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my cube, and like as he's gesturing where Shahid is, I'm holding the cube like up to it.
Give some
Shahid,
life.
you have grown accustomed to not having to speak. And then there is a burst of creativity and curiosity that comes from Renault, and in a way it kind of sunk right in the gut, and you can feel air pass through the non-existent chords, and you utter a word.
Help!
Jephcots, it's working.
All right. I mean, I can't hold the cube any harder. Would your cube help?
Maybe it's a combination. Well, that's Ethan.
Oh, right. Fuck.
Ophelia, you understand nothing of what you see in those little shards, but you know. Wow, thank you, DMZ. Love you. I know who you are. Yeah, I know exactly who you are. Thanks, buddy. As you take a look at the shards, you understand that what is happening is so far beyond any portion of reality. I'm going to ask you, what is the one thing on your character sheet that can help glue your character to reality to better understand what is happening right now?
I've never used this. It's in my inventory. I pulled it from the Intelligarium closet.
Okay.
There's a bottle of truth serum.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, I might go blind. I want to use them as eye drops.
Oh!
I will take the risk of going blind.
Yeah.
Fuck! TMC, David, you are amazing. Thanks, brother. Hold on. Wow. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to make a Constitution save.
God, yeah,
You made it! A natural 15. You fucking made it. Holy shit. Okay. All right. Baby, I fucking love your creativity. Okay, here's where we're at. You take the drops, you put them in your eyes. You immediately feel a burning sensation as all of reality begins peeling away from you. The walls are no longer walls, but instead all the souls that have ever been used to comprise everything that is the city, creating the illusion that everyone else sees. Furthermore, you begin to see under things. You can see clearly through the floor. Shahid, for a brief moment, give me an intelligence save. Shahid.
Intelligence save. Yo,
Yeah.
got you. Check. Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dude, you are concentrating so hard on regaining the ability to see and to hear that you look around and you see Ophelia manifest exactly where you are, casting an extension of herself into this, being able to see reality exactly as it is. You two can communicate purely. 30 seconds, go.
I need your help. I'm absolutely trapped here. I'm in another reality. You need to try to somehow summon me here. I need a connection
alive.
right now. Take this, and I connect the silver cord around her if I can.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
What is this? What
It's
am
gonna
I
pull
supposed
me
to do?
through. This is my life cord. You need to pull me through it now. I'm in the astral realm. Just fucking grab me now.
Let me double knot it first. Jeez.
And I grip tight.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab one hand on the cord. I'm gonna grab my other hand on Shahid's closed hand.
Yep, you do, and you begin pulling. Just as the two of you begin coming together, there's a... It's like the two of your energies beginning to combine and to arrive at a combined perception check. The two of you are now going to roll. Yep, and we're going to add the results. Not accustomed to doing that, but we're going fucking superhero now.
22.
Plus a 20 for a total of 42. The two of you, with combined mind, begin looking around. You all there's a silence. You're no longer afraid. Just for a brief moment. You can see through the walls. It's been a lie. The floor is a lie. And underneath the city at all, the one thing that is not a lie, something that does not exist in the third dimensional realms of the material plane, but something that exists in the sixth dimension, warping time and space and memory, something that you, Shahid, recognize, because its entire body is symbolized in those things that your brain, as mortal and as feeble as it is as compared to that, small symbols, a fishhooks, a shepherd's crook with two lines going through it, and so much more. Each of them were those circle terminators at the end of those lines, those circles now lining up to form a grand sigil, every single one of them embodied in the base of the city. And now you have realized, now through the pressure that it exerts on the reality around you, you have only 2 hours to make it stop before it consumes the entire city. Back in reality, Shahid comes out with Ophelia. There is something around you, a body, just Renault. You picture it this way. Small items such as dust and other things begin to collect and coalesce in reality directly around Ophelia. You begin to see like a framework, almost like a wire frame beginning to occur, and then the wrapping up of all the things that make up the biomechanical thing that humans are or elves are. it begins to appear, and you understand how that happened, Renault. From this point forward, with that gained knowledge, you will receive advantage on perceiving your current reality, but disadvantage on perceiving the alternate reality.
Oh.
Casper,
Got it.
it's the exact opposite of Ophelia. Okay, Casper, when you see Shahid come through, what you see is like a body simply thrown out of a window which simply doesn't exist. One that comes out of the mid-air to about 10 feet away from you. When this thing comes through, you begin getting a sense. The very first thing that you smell is the fetid water of the streets of the Rips. Then you can smell the feces of that rats have left behind, that acrid smell of rat urine all around you. That you can smell the moldiness of clothing. You can smell everything that has ever caused the Rips to be the Rips. The oppressive nature of the Rips itself. And underneath it, preying upon your kin, this thing exists. You will also receive advantage on trying to locate what is wrong with the Rips, but disadvantage when trying to go against any member of the nobility of the city.
Shit.
You guys
Well, now.
have 1 hour and 50 minutes to go from here. David, you're fucking awesome, brother. Thank you.
Mr. Jephcots, it worked. It worked. Actually, medical attention.
I'm back.
Yes.
Holy shit. No.
Renault's just gonna touch your face.
How did that happen?
Listen, this reality is it's bullshit. It's all what you perceive and what you make of it. Everything is just gonna tear asunder. We need to just I don't even know what we needed to. We just need to stop whatever the fuck it is from happening. These ritualists, what side are they on? Who are they working for? I immediately try to walk over to one of the ritualists and I'm like, who the fuck are you working for? What are you trying to maintain?
They've mostly left. You're seeing a latent imprint of them from a moment ago. They're gone.
Okay.
Focus.
Where were you? Where were you?
Where was I? I was everywhere. I was everywhere and nowhere at exactly the same time. To be more precise, I was in the astral plane. I was projecting everywhere. Renault, I saw where you're from. I saw your world. I saw the projection in which perceives your world. I saw everything. I saw the lands of Nodaga, which is everything. It's everything around us. Holy fuck, what a trip. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
But
everything's
are you
real.
hurt?
That's a strong word. Hurt? No, not in the physical sense, but everything that I've previously believed, we're all right. It's bullshit. It's real. They're fake. They're real. It's just everything. It's too much to explain. What were these ritualists do? Wait, fuck. Are you guys okay? Oh my god.
No, I am absolutely not okay, and I can say the same. If you just look at Mr. Jephcots, he does not look in best health. Nonetheless.
I look at him.
Honestly, it looks a lot more grisly than it is. I'm feeling okay.
Surprisingly, Miss Ophelia looks all right, considering. But nonetheless, we have to get to those other buildings. I believe Mr. Long is gone forever. I'm going to not think about that currently. I do not know where he is.
You're right. It's not important.
He's not here now. It is. I hope we have a series of events that leads to his safe passage. Nonetheless,
Steve,
let's get to that building.
As Renault is speaking, Shahid's eyes are going to look over towards that circle where the ritual was. Is there any insignias that I would recognize? The shepherd's hook? Would it be the fish hook? Anything of that nature? Now that I'm more aware of what the fuck to look for.
Perception with advantage.
Seeing it here. You got it.
Or investigation, whatever you think is the stronger of the two.
Investigation.
Oh yeah, fucking do this.
Come on, don't.
Also, I think Oxel Mantle is
22.
Or Onyx Mantle.
I don't think Onyx Mantle broke through, did he?
With my nat 20, I was able to grab because he was hanging on to the thing.
That's right. Onyx Mantle was knocked unconscious this entire time. He's healthy, but he's unconscious.
He needs to sleep. We're okay.
Yeah, you're fine. He'll be fine.
He got a concussion.
Well, what'd you get?
Needs to sleep it off.
A 22. What do I see?
You recognize that it is, in fact, it's more of a circle outlined simply because it tells them where to stand. The symbol on the ground means nothing.
Oh.
It's just a reminder for the mortal mind of where to go. But you do see certain rudimentary drawings of what is supposed to be those symbols.
Which symbol in particular, or both?
Oh, so much more than that.
Oh, fuck.
You see not one or two or four or five. You see hundreds. And it looks like it had been scrawled by a child. You understand. You felt it. You were in its presence. You as well, Ophelia. You understand that as well. There is a innocence in their ignorance, a true nescience. They don't even know what questions to ask. But they understood, or someone told them, what symbols to draw in order to do what they needed to do. You understand that the power of something is being summoned or not summoned, maintained in this area.
So the symbols that are scrawled in hundreds all over the place, do they resemble like the fishing hooks or anything, or does it
You
just
see the
look like
fishing hooks,
other...
you see the shepherd's crook, but that is
Oh, I
just
see it all.
two out of
out of
yeah.
the many?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I start pointing and I say, "These are not good."
Casper, you see scribbly lines, foreign alphabets. Renault, a half-assed attempt at some kind of a, well, who the fuck cares? None of it makes any damn sense. Ophelia, you see the same thing as Shahid.
Oh.
Listen,
What?
these are. I don't want to. We can't speak these truths aloud, but it's fucking bad.
Boom!
Let's
Give
just
me
say it.
everyone there. As soon as you fucking oh god, I've been waiting for that. As soon as you guys say that, all four of you, I need you to give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Factor
Please.
saving throw.
Check.
Roll my
19.
check.
Shahid got a 19. Casper got
Yes.
a 12.
I got a 23.
23.
Okay.
Let's go.
23, and my eternal love gets a 10.
Oh, well, if I'm going to be your eternal love, maybe roll better.
Roll better on an eternal love check, please. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's definitely a
I
plus 10 right
failed.
there.
It's a crit fail.
No.
All right.
I'll take the 10. I think I am very much lost in the idea that like I somehow understand what Shahid is seeing, but I don't get it.
That's okay. That's not what the intelligence check is for.
Never mind.
Shahid, what'd you get?
Yes. I gotta look back because I know it was 19.
Renault?
23.
Casper?
I got a 12, I believe. Yeah, 12.
A 15 is what you guys are aiming for.
I have a 2 and a 1. Don't I?
Zen, thank you for the 300. You do. Casper, you want that?
Yeah, I'll bump that up.
Got that? You get more information as you move up. Ophelia, you got a 10. You have.
Yeah, I'm not going to use points.
You're not going to use points? You still have a +1, 2, and 3.
No, I'm not, because you said we have an hour and 50 minutes to defeat somebody, and I'm going to use those points probably in an hour and 45 minutes.
We're not going over. It's
No.
here's how this is going to work, my friends.
Go.
If it is not resolved within the next hour and 42 minutes, it wins.
Oh, we should
Backup
totally take a break.
characters.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, absolutely
And we're gonna we'll see you in a week. No.
not. No.
Yeah, I'm not going to use my points. I'm good with the 10.
Okay. Whoa. Alrighty.
I'm setting up a way to hop over. I'm basically doing a grapple setup again to get to the other building. By the way.
Fucking okay. While you're doing that, David, thank you. Fucking hype train. A hype train is now approaching. I think they just hit a level 1 Zen. Oh, but Zen with the fucking 1,000-bit cheer. Oh my god, bro.
Jesus, Zen.
Bro,
Holy shit.
Zen is your sugar daddy.
Oh
Fuck yeah, Zen is totally my
Gotta get some
sugar daddy.
Vaseline for you.
All right. So, Shahid, what was the
No
last
more
thing?
sweatshirt to take off.
What?
I
Zen,
can shave, but that'd take a while.
Zen, what was it? Kodiak just subbed. Holy fuck. Oh my god. You guys are, because Donald gives it to, oh my god. You guys are amazing.
Rybeed, Kodia, yeah.
That's their
Shahid.
plan. The more that they do, and the more we have to thank them, the less time we have.
It's true. Shahid, what was the last thing you said that sparked that roll?
I said we can't speak our truths out loud.
And at that moment, all of you began to understand, except Ophelia. You were overtaken by the visions of everything else. You began to understand. This thing down below has a name. It has been spoken, but that name was spoken in many different parts. Every single name in the city of Fallen Drift combined would control it. You understand how monumentous of a task that is, and therefore it's not something that's possible. It's not possible to say its true name. But you also understand in that moment that talking aloud of your plans will cause it to know where you are. And the moment it knows where you are is the moment it makes you forget where you are. Now that you understand its mechanics, you also understand you have an hour and change to find it and defeat it before
Renault
it
taking a shot. Taking the shot.
Wait, but what are you shooting?
The grappling hook. I'm trying to get to the other building.
Oh, the.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a deck save or whatever you need to do.
I'm using it, and I got a 21 total to hit to the other side to do a proper grapple,
works.
so we can slide over.
Yep.
And don't know, but you should probably follow me. And this is crazy because I suck at this, and I'm going to start sliding down.
Zen with 190. God damn it. All right, you start.
Make sure you cover Mr. Onyx Mantle.
And I was there when the beer was invented, and he goes right back to sleep.
I take my jacket off and just put it over him and go, right, buddy, thanks for all the help.
Okay. So, yeah, you continue. You go directly across the way. You zip line straight down. You're doing fairly well. You come into and you crash through some glass. There's another, like, hey, what are you doing here? Type of response from those people. What are you doing?
I'm going to bluff, but okay. If everyone doesn't leave right now, I'm going to blow us all up.
They actually, they kind of pause for a second. Can I have a deception, please?
Yep, it's my worst roll. Let's see.
He was so pleasant when he said it.
11.
Not believing.
I rolled a 5. Like, oh, they just fucking leave out of the building.
Come then. I have to do this. We have to get to the next building.
That's from across the way. Meanwhile, there's the chatter of an entire city below you, completely obscuring. David, thank you. Completely obscuring any chatter whatsoever. You guys are on a level 2 so far. Holy fuck. They've given you some extra points, an additional +1, an additional +2, and +2 more urchins. Fuck! You guys are fucking amazing. Shahid, what are you doing?
Yeah, as soon as he sees Renault do that, he understands the assignment. He's going directly towards that window, and he's gonna stop at like that zip line situation that we have going on. It's gonna be the first time that he's gonna take in his surroundings of the new Fallen Drift, because this is the first time that he's seen all this, and he's just like in shock, like what the fuck?
Yep.
And like without even a thought at this point, he's gonna.
And okay, all right, yeah, you make it down there with Renault. You You manage to grab Shahid. Casper, what are you doing?
I think as they go out, remembering the sort of experience Casper had when Shahid came through, kind of just like and understanding that he can't really speak anything of his plans. All right. Yeah, fine. Just get on the.
You just see on the other side, we're just like.
Yeah, and you fucking
trying to figure out how he can convince people what he thinks is the right thing to do without saying it.
You do. Everyone receives an additional +1/+2. The hype train has ended. Holy shit! 2 hype trains in a single fucking episode. You guys are amazing. Thank you for that, Casper. You managed to nervously make your way down there. Shahid and Renault managed to capture you. You're down there. Ophelia, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do the same thing, and Ross, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay, yeah, you start making your way down. You go down. Ophelia's gone. Shahid, you can see Ophelia coming down the line, but as you do, you can see a swarm of like spirits and whatnot pummeling her from either side. And you can see her body kind of moving here and there. And a less perceptive person might perceive that as just the wind and the current or whatever. No, right. She's being affected by the spirit realm, and you are able to see.
Is her momentum slowing down?
A little bit.
Do I feel as if it's slowing down to the point that she's not going to make it, or
she will make it? But you are now she will make it, but you're now informed that those things can affect her.
Could affect the physical realm.
Right, absolutely.
Or her specifically. Oh, okay.
Yes, sure. Exactly.
On both fronts.
Yeah. Captain, thank you so much for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. Because we, let's see here, really quick. Hyper Gamer just followed. That is going to give Ophelia an advantage on her next check, and because Captain just followed, Shahid, you get one as well because he did it while you were talking, or they did.
Thank you.
You guys are now all on the same platform, albeit a little bit lower than where you were before. Shahid, you're getting the impression that this thing is under the city. Sometimes you need to cut off the head of the snake itself. Taking care of these small little rituals, wonderful distraction.
Listen, I don't know what you guys have been doing. I don't know how long I've been gone. All I know is whatever the fuck is doing all this is underneath the city right now. We need to destroy it. There's no other way of putting it. I can't sugarcoat it. I don't have any words for you this time. I don't have any motivational speeches. We need to find this thing and eviscerate it. It needs to no longer exist on this plane. I don't know how much more plain I can say this.
Shahid, Renault runs up to Shahid, stops him. I understand. And he takes out like a shard of something and like dips it on himself. And I go, you should write down what you mean. You shouldn't speak it.
Using telekinesis, being that I could actually speak to your mind, you hear within your head the entities that are grabbing hold of this reality, whatever it is. I think it might be that chained being that we saw beneath the asylum. I'm not 100% sure if this is the one in particular, but there is something right now beneath the grounds of Fallen Drift. I could almost feel it. We need to destroy it. We need to kill it. We only have so much time, or else this reality will be torn asunder. There is no ifs, ands, or maybes about this. Or
he goes, looks, and he like points towards Jephcots, like do that to him, basically.
And then if I may, I'm gonna try to rinse or repeat it with the rest of the group if I can, Steve. I don't want to cheese that telekinesis in any way, so you tell me how that works. So then I would, within the mind,
talk back to you.
Amanda, can they talk back to me with telekinesis?
For this, they certainly understand it, so they probably want to speak, not being accustomed to telekinesis. they
Sure
probably
thing.
want to speak. So just make it simple and talk. Yeah.
Or not telekinesis, telepathic. You're able to speak telepathically to any
that's right.
creature as
Duh.
long as you share
Right.
language.
Right.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's what it just says, that I'm able to speak telepathically to the creature. So
Then I'm gonna
but
take the
either
shard.
way, at least say
Yeah.
in that one way.
I'm gonna take the shard from Renault
Okay.
and gonna just like get like a little bit of like blood on my thumb,
Okay.
and then right on the back of my arm, the rips, and then an arrow pointing down.
Time to take it to him. I
There's-
say out loud.
There's a reason the way it is. The way it is.
Fuck yeah. All right. I'm sure Erin is dealing with the bebe. So I'm going to set up something here real quick. Let me see if this thing works. Okay, and I want to.
And as they do that, I'm going to describe the fish hook. And then, because I don't think you can see images, so I'm going to describe the fish hook, and then I'm going to describe also the shepherd's hook that swirled at the end, and that has a fish hook within the middle of it. And I just say these two things, fuck these things in particular, extremely bad, and they're all over Fallen Drift, and there were many more right there. That one ritual, if they're being spoken about by that one ritual, the gods know what's being spoken about throughout the city, or has been throughout the city for however long it's been happening. But we need to stop this entity right now.
So you, what exactly are you doing, Casper?
I am finding my way down out of this building.
Okay.
Or actually, before I go down out of the building, I'm stepping up to like the window we slid in to try to get my bearings of exactly where we are.
You are on the
winds are.
southwest side. You are near where Grungnir used to sleep. You are near his abode. Without doing any checks, you understand that where this tower is rising up out of, or this skyscraper, was nothing more than a 2-level tenement.
Damn.
Yeah, so now that I have my bearings, and being that I lived in Vollendrift my entire life, I'm gonna just gotta point in the direction and then start making my way down. Or before I do that, I'm gonna go, Mr. Renault, do you have anything that could get us down from here faster?
Yes. Well, you would all do substantially well. I would have a harder time.
I don't think we have time to take safe routes.
All right. And he's just going to redirect the grapple point.
Yeah.
And you know how they had the street lights? They had they were lamps before. Are they different now?
They are. Did you happen to
Okay.
notice something on the graphics? The title graphics, by any chance?
No, not at all.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, they're a little bit different.
Yeah, so I want to shoot towards these very, very different street lights.
Yes!
Considering,
Finally, someone fucking noticed!
considering, and I want to see so that we can go straight down to them.
All right.
While he's firing that, I want to take a look at the pistol that I took from the ritualists.
Yep.
Finally, because I picked it up and I was just sort of like muzzle sweeping the room to keep them pacified.
Yep.
Does it look like the kind of revolver that I was used to handling?
100%, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I got an 11 for this one there, Steve.
Okay, totally cool. Lost Cause, what's up? Renault, it goes... It's like, it totally misses its mark.
All right, I gotta wait because I gotta go back in.
But you're also realizing everyone else is kind of like going, like they're going down the stairs and everything like that. Pretty much going to leave you alone if you just hang out on this level, looking down at the city streets down below.
Steve, out of curiosity, as this is happening and I'm walking in, now that I have this newfound sense of my surroundings, I'm trying to be a little more perceptive. While I'm in here, is there any way that I could see if I'm actually noticing now these sigils that have been around me this entire time?
Yes.
Even if it's not necessarily the sigils that I'm recognizing as like the unspoken and the other ones. Like, I'm just trying to be more aware now. Like, oh shit, it's literally been everywhere all the time.
Exactly that. Even the people, now that you guys were going to skip ahead a little bit, Renault, you tried shooting and everything like that. It's everyone has already fucking left you, bro.
I'll just run down.
Okay, so yeah, you start going down. Everyone's down at the base of the building. You come out on the street. It's a busy evening, early evening. No one is paying anything any mind. And when you look up, you don't see any tall towers. You don't see any airships. And again, the tower bells of that fucking clock continue to ring. Everyone, give me a check as it pertains to investigating things in this world that are weird.
That'll be me.
What did I get?
24.
Ophelia got
Jesus, Jephcots.
19.
I got +9 to that. I got 28.
Okay. You got...
Jephcots.
All right, Shahid, what'd you get?
24.
Casper.
28.
Renault.
15.
And Ophelia got a 19.
Nice.
For those of you with 20 and above, you recognize the symbols are everywhere. This reality is not at all what you had ever perceived it to be. Oh, hold up. Ophelia gets
Advantage.
20. Yeah, no. Now you have a 20. So yeah, because advantage on
Took me a
investigating this reality. Yeah, you begin to understand that all of things around you are absolute horse shit. And you kind of see that the people around you are kind of nothing more than sheep. They were one of you, just simply being led through the day of what to do and how to do it. Very few people have been deviating at all from their daily routine. In fact, Casper, you're the person who would understand this the best. You were a beat cop. Looking around on the streets, understanding every morning, they would say to you, always at the same time, this entire city has been brainwashed. And you four are the only ones who understand the difference between them and what's really happening. You are currently in the southwest portion of the city. Symbols all around you, making up all of reality, including some of the stonework. What are you doing?
Hey, Mr. Jephcots. Morning to you. Where do we go now?
Not bothering to respond. Casper just takes off running in the direction of the rips.
Okay, you start
Morning
heading.
jog.
You start heading east by northeast. So yeah, and off you go. It doesn't take you too long now with your renewed purpose as something completely different overtakes the area. You open up a gate. You walk through. You've now about a half an hour, 40 minutes or so, just now beginning to catch your breath. You have already you've gone through even Ludgrave Park. You saw things there. Ophelia, you saw tiger-headed, pig-headed, horse-headed, and other beings there in the park. All of them with reversed hands, sitting there talking idly to people in the park who previously were diagnosed as insane. To the rest of the world, they simply talk to no one. You see ash hounds, all of you, attacking everything and everyone. Some people beating them away with a stick, others protected by their own disbelief. And then finally get through the park. You, having walked past the asylum, a little bit out of order, you can see this building now seems a little bit thinner, a little bit more extruded, like itself is a conduit of what kind of warping power, you're not sure. But it lies under there, and you've experienced it. But you also know it is one tendril out of the 1,000 you will have to quell tonight. You continue your journey. You pass by burned out buildings. Those that you have heard were burned out because of an arson or a mistake, a knocked over lantern or something along those lines. But Ashwater had never been rebuilt. And now as you pass by, some of you begin to understand why. The buildings still stand, but they stand for different kinds of beings. The spirit world is strong there, and you understand that now. No one ever rebuilt, because they all felt weird about it. And then you continued. You finally arrive on the edge of the rips. The alleys, swollen with festering people and wounds on their bodies. Water running in small little gullies in the middle of the street. So much of it including shit and dead pieces of bodies of animals that have died. Small pieces of fur still on its skin floating down a dismal little river. Small children, no shoes, hand-me-down clothes for several generations, looking for scraps of food, their parents likewise doing the best that they can. This is the truth of the rips. As the Constable Casper Jephcots goes through, knowing exactly where he's leading you all, in a way, he also understands that gang there and that gang there. Tonight, they're a little bit too hungry and tired to fight each other. And that's the only reason why there's peace in the rips tonight. You finally managed to arrive at a house. You came through a backwards way. Jephcots, you were simply going by your gut instinct. And you recognize, only after a minute or two before I turn this world over to you, to completely RP how you want to do this. It's the building next to where the Intelligarium was.
Damn it.
The world is yours. Take it from here. Change it however you want.
So one thing I would like to address before we even move forward is, suppose we are the sources of this terrible thing.
We are.
Wait, we are?
Continue your thought. But
No,
yeah.
You actually just answered it for me. If we are the source of this terrible thing, then
I met an Archdruid in the astral realm. He was explaining to me that the gods and no, it doesn't matter if you believe in them. They exist as long as the actions in which they conveyed exist. So, for instance, the god of murder will forever exist as long as there's killing. As long as there's love, there will be a god of peace and light. So it doesn't matter if people praise their names in temples the way they used to in the past. All of that is irrelevant. You have to remember, we are all one. We, our individual bodies, are the temples. We are the conduits to the energy. We are Nordaga. This energy surrounds everything. We are manifesting our actual reality. So the more people, whether they want to say a name or not, manifest a particular personality type or archetype or action, it's going to shed its base in this reality. So if that was a question to yours, the answer is a resounding yes. That is 100% the case.
So if we're not supposed to remember and we're supposed to forget, then actively remembering is almost like defeating it. Correct?
I say in Ophelia's head, so I don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
I say there's a reason why they're called the unspoken. It's because once you speak on their truths, then they attempt to make you forget. and I haven't had clarity as to why they're called the unspoken. And what I feel personally is the reason why they're unspoken is because the reason why they're not spoken about is their weaknesses, is their flaws and detriments, like you're very much saying. And I feel that the more in which we bring something into reality, because there's a power in names, if we could figure out the names of the unspokens, then you could either, well, I don't really know if you're summoning them or dismantling them, but I know it will definitely bring them into fruition, which is not a thing we want to do. All I know is, you're right in what you're saying, but we just need to destroy whatever it is that has a hold on Fallen Drift. And there's only one of these entities that we've seen, and it was in the basement of the asylum.
And before I arrived. In this, in the original time in which we interacted with one another.
I look to you, Renault, and I say out loud, you've had an interaction with one of them that you haven't spoken about either, but he told me.
Correct.
But we won't say his name right now.
Right.
Okay, so, and I say this out loud just to be perfectly clear, and then I go to message Shahid. We are, and I'll hold up my finger to Renault and Casper. We are going to defeat the unspoken by speaking its name, just as if summoning something brings it to fruition, like it's the opposite, correct?
I'm not 100% accurate as to the nuances of how. All I know is by seeing their names, you are in fact manifesting them. But I do find it quite interesting, like you, that they are the entities that are attempting to withhold us from remembering them. So I don't know if we gave, like, obviously somebody was able to remember something enough to call them the Unspokens.
Correct. Okay, that's what I thought.
But there's 100% something or things beneath Fallen Drift right now that need to be dismantled. I saw, and then I say this part out loud. There's something beneath Fallen Drift that needs to be dismantled. I saw all of the sigils, all in one, mixing with their circular ends combining into some form of a void, and it just, for some reason, pinpoints on Fallen Drift. Needs to be done. We could talk about the whys later. It's just a thing. The reality as we know it will be torn asunder. Whatever that means, I don't know, but I really don't want to find out, because I've seen more than enough and my brain has melted more than enough in this past. I don't know how long I was.
I understand. I understand.
So
go on.
Go ahead. No, please.
Allow me to at least ascertain some form of conclusive evidence of this. We have something that should not exist in a time before it should have existed, known as Ethan Long in his, present form. The entirety of that process was done on chance, using what I assume was knowledge of the thing that I saw before even arriving. I used the matrix. Oh no, you don't know what that is. The schematics? No, you don't. Blueprint? No.
I know blueprints.
You know blueprints. Oh yes, I used the blueprints of my understanding of just life in and of itself to try to conjure it where it did not exist prior. I think we can use that same method to fulfill our task.
Yes.
The clock tower bells now rang again, reminding you have an hour and 12 minutes.
Yes. So we should all be going up.
You're right.
Correct?
Correct.
Yes.
We should be going up.
Definitely be going up.
So let's go to the up we know. We've been so many times before.
Yes.
Desperately point to The
I don't.
Intelligarium area?
I do not want to use our intelligence to get to the place we don't want to go.
Nor I. Let's do this.
Casper, the entire time that they've been discussing like the implications, the metaphysics, like the mechanics of worship, has like he's been like he has like his so he put his jacket over Onyx Mantle. He now has like his shirt off. He's just got like an undershirt on. He's wrapped it around one arm and like he's got like the rapier in one hand. He is like gone as any like semblance of any proper duelist or like sword stance. It is full on just like ripped knife fighter. He's like, right, there's only one thing to do here, right? We're gonna take him there. All right.
Let's go.
Yes.
Take him where, Jephcots?
You know where.
Yeah. I like a little skullduggery.
Chat, if I can please have exclamation point D percentile. The lower the better.
Someone's gonna roll 86. Who is it? To be Raffle.
95.
I called it. I knew it.
Did you? Holy shit! Who'd you pay?
You literally said that
82.
number.
77.
Wow, you literally said the higher, the lower, the better, and everybody rolled high. Well, it was nice knowing you all.
Modline 83. Thank you for the
These are
follow.
for each of us. It's like 95. He's dead. 82.
72.
She's dead. 77, he's dead.
Oh, did we get a new
We're all
follower?
dead.
So
Well, it was
the
a
next
good
person that
campaign.
rolls
Oh,
it
that's right. Yeah.
so do it again, chat.
Yeah.
Damn
Run it
Dr.
back,
Throat
Jack.
Punch.
Fucking Mike.
I just wanted to see how I do.
Drink something. Bottoms up, guys.
I got no more drink.
I'm drinking
hell,
my
I'm-
spit.
I need to stay sober for this, but fine.
Nobody rolled
It's a
low.
liquid. I got to use it at the LARP as water for one of my spells, so it has to count.
I mean,
Dr. Throat
kinda.
Punch
Alrighty,
immediately loses their
guys.
subscription.
Fuck.
Don't unsubscribe me. I'm
So-
broke.
So we did in fact get a follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Shahid, you got another advantage.
Nice.
What is going on with him?
Oh, that's Paul. Oh,
His
he's.
internet's laggy.
His spirit is stuck again.
Oh wow.
Shahid, you gotta stop with this.
Yeah, Shahid
Spirit
is like
walking.
bouncing in and out of existence.
Nice.
Orbing.
Dude, your camera just like totally stopped working for a brief moment.
It's still doing it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
still doing it. Shahid is totally trapped in time. Okay.
No, I don't know what's happening.
22. We got 22 from Raffle. All right. Casper, lead it. What are you doing?
Just going into the, like, knowing that we have to go down, going into the building that had the entrance to the Intelligarium.
So, you do. Going down below seems a little bit odd at first. You're in a stranger's home. You know the rules of the Rips. You go into a place like this, you're going to die if you break into somebody's home. But here you are nonetheless. You find yourself in a room, desolate. Probably 12 kids have been raised here. Many of them sharing clothing over the generations. Food scarce. You can see the remnants of probably an elder's bones somewhere in the corner. You make your way through, fumbling around, everyone remaining quiet, not showing or not knowing where to go. Until finally, you step on it. It's a floorboard. It's loose, like so many others that you have stepped on in the Rips. But this one is a hardy plank of cherry wood.
Well, that ain't right. I'm gonna pry it up, I guess.
You do. And with a creak and a snap, some bending of nails and a little bit of effort, you bring it up a 6-inch wide gap. You can see a dirt floor below. Not much until you look further. Adjusting whatever lanterns or torches or whatever it is that you have, looking down below, you can see that there's a tremendous amount of dirt covering two things that are about the same width. They look like two cylinders, but they would be in a line and a little bit further away. You estimate hinges covered by the dirt of time.
I gesture to it and like call for assistance to come clear things out a little.
Yeah, I'll help.
More floorboards will need to be ripped up. You do what's necessary to uncover this area. Until finally the four of you are now looking down beneath the floorboards down onto the ground below, only 2 feet or so. Begin sweeping away some of the dirt to uncover the same kind of cherry wood door going down. You see a lock, a padlock, holding it still.
Steve, do I recall the what I recognized as the handprint thing to get by?
No.
Okay.
No. Definitely of this age, not of yours.
Okay.
Knowing. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try to. I have thieves' tools. I was gonna try to just pick the
Hell yeah.
padlock.
Do it.
Where are my thieves'
If
tools?
your method doesn't work, I have one as well.
What do I roll for this? I have no idea.
Do you need me to handle this, Mr. Jephcots?
I just don't know. I just don't know what to roll for him. Oh, Dex plus proficiency.
There you go.
So that would just be equivalent to my.
I specifically
That would
have
be +6.
have the tool for this situation.
I do too.
Get and roll.
I'm rolling. A dirty 20.
Sweet.
Casper? I'm sorry, Renault.
I got it didn't click. There we go. I got a 31.
Oh wow.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, very good.
Casper, you're like, okay, not a problem. You take out a wave rake. You go in. You got a nice little tension bar. You do your thing. The lock pops open. Not a problem. Renault, he's doing it on the wrong side. The hinges are where the fucking lock is. You're looking right at it. You've seen this before. Those cylinders are above ground hinges for the door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not actually hinges. He's about to do something absolutely horrific, but he unlocked a lock.
It's setting up his little tools on the side opposite of where Casper is working.
Hail hydrate.
He pulls. He pulls a. He pulls on the lever on the toolkit. It lets the little pressurized release on both ends of the hinges, and they both pop up. And I go, don't open from that side. You have to use a famous, I guess, musician said, "This technique will make you sweat, but don't sweat the technique." And he pops open the door.
Oh my god.
Casper, you
All
pop
right,
open. You pop open the lock, and you see Casper opens it up from the hinge side. So it's like the hinge, the new hinge, the real hinge, is where you were, and revealed is a solid tube of metal that goes straight down with no ladder. It is just wide enough for one person each. As far as you can tell, it goes down about 20 feet or so before it hits what seems to be a very smooth floor of gray design.
I'm gonna climb down first.
And Renault's going to help him. Renault's going to help him with the 50 feet of rope.
Oh.
I got it.
Casper,
Yeah, I do too.
there's a rope beside you.
Yeah, I'll climb down. I figured somebody had my back.
All right, you begin moving down. Who's the last person to go down?
I'll say me.
Give me a perception check.
You got it.
There's a creaking of a floorboard just outside of where you had walked in. You take a quick look. You don't see anyone. It could have been a kid. That's fine. That's it. Everyone ends up going down?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Church bells in the distance ring out, reminding you you have exactly 1 hour and a couple of seconds left before this thing will take over the entire city. You manage to make your way down with rope or what have you, leaving the rope up there, I'm assuming?
No, hell no.
How are you going to get it down after the last person goes down?
I can always just cut it.
From the bottom?
Yeah, or do the little loop,
Yeah, you send that wave up and then it kind of, okay, not a problem. So you hook with the grappling hook up top, not a problem.
Yep.
No, you did it. You're accustomed to doing it. The grappling hook comes down, you do that, you roll it back up, and then off you go. The passageway in front of you is a metal tube. It's about 5 feet wide, and it's round, causing anybody over 5 feet tall to hunch down or on hands and knees, whatever your method is of getting through this. It seems like an excruciating amount of time, maybe 15 minutes or so. By the time you get out at the end, you realize that you are coming out about 6 feet or so above a room square. You see 4 other pipes as well. But on the wall opposite yours, you also see a metal door arched at the top. Instead of a door handle or a knob or something, you see a wheel in the middle of it.
Hold on. No.
A
Wait.
wheel as in the kind that you turn, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I'm understanding the assignment. As soon as you wait. And I look at Renault's hands because I never looked before. Do you wear gloves, Renault?
Always.
You do?
For most of the things that are electrical that I deal with, which you probably
Good.
identify as lightning magic, but yes.
Good. Renault, we have to be careful because we could leave residual impressions on items if you touch knobs and things of that nature with bare hands. That is another way in which they can track us. So I just wanted to make positive before one of us opened or touched the door that the hands were covered.
You've discovered genetic material, yes.
Sure. Go ahead, go for it. I just wanted to make sure. I just never really noticed. I apologize. I never really looked at your hands before.
Oh
But
yes.
these are the
Everything
kind
is
of things that I do now, apparently.
Oh yes, everything is so unsanitary. But anyway.
Providing an additional challenge to you players, you have all accrued enough knowledge, thanks to Shahid and Ophelia's experiences, to be 7th level.
I'll handle that later. I'll handle my excitement about that later.
It's there, waiting for you.
As long as you do
It sure is. When I am done working, I'm going to do the passive item usage for figuring out the machinations of this wheel.
Okay.
So that basically leaves it up to you to decide whether or not I'm using one of my kit skills or intelligence or what have you, because I'm doing it passively. Mm-hmm. So you let me know if I can use a kit. I'd prefer that because it's my highest thing, but it's really up to you whether or not how I approach the situation.
You're going to approach this with Tinker Tools.
Yep. Thanks.
You got it.
27.
Jesus Christ.
I like my things. I like to tinker.
So, you look around. You kind of figure it out. Okay, the wheel's going to turn 2 bolts. This is a retaining door. It's meant to contain. This is bad. Once you get beyond it, whatever the fuck is on the other side is most likely going to be able to come through. Nonetheless, you figure it out. Not saying that you turn the wheel, but you do manage to figure it out. Yeah. A turn of about 3 1/4 times should pull back the bolts. No locks.
Miss Ophelia, Mr. Jephcots, perhaps there is another method to pass things through this point, considering pressure valves. Nope, no. Are you familiar with the intricacies of pressure valves and steam technology?
Particularly.
Imagine you are a tea kettle. Yes, you know, a tea kettles, when they are heated up, they are expanding inside and pushing out air, which is how they escape. Technically, this doorway is the top of a tea kettle, and it has sealed the tea kettle completely. But whatever is inside may or may not be boiling to come out. And since we are going in a direction where we don't want something to come out, how do you suggest we get into the tea kettle?
Can my mage hand go through walls, perhaps? Do we need to go in there?
It is a magical thing. This is not my purview. I believe this to you and Mr. Shahid.
I don't know. I wouldn't know how to guide it.
You can
because
try.
I don't know what's on the other side. What's the goal here?
We have to get to the other side because that is where the bad thing is, but we do not want it to be released, considering that, well, we can't stop the dozens of rituals occurring throughout the city to stop that from occurring, and we want to go further up with our plan, so we have to figure out a different way, perhaps not in our own physical form, or another way to seal off this place to prevent any tea from escaping the kettle?
I mean, I could try it. I don't know how I'd be able to see. I'll start like conjuring up like the mage hands.
By all means.
You're doing your thing. You feel the presence of the mage hand around you. What exactly do you want to do with it?
That's a good question, Renault. What do we do with it?
Is there any way that you can pass through here without actually opening it? I don't think any of us are seasoned burglars.
I'm going to try to have the hand go on the other side of the door.
It does.
Okay, so with all due respect, now what?
I think we're going to have to be the last bastion of whatever could come out by opening this door to get to it. But we have to figure out a way to seal this as we go through.
Oh, so can we slip in and then the mage hand lock it behind us?
I believe that is something within the realm of possibility, but the timing is seeming to be expedient. I hear these bells and they are incessantly ringing in my head. I do have an idea, though. If I open it, I'll leave behind a message that only Mr. Ethan Long could figure out.
Okay. So to add to that, what if I cast silence so then around us, so then the door doesn't sound like it's being opened, and therefore if there is a threat on the other side, they won't hear that there is a way to escape.
I'm for it. It's one of the many ways that things can make a detection, so it is entirely up to you. That is, again, outside of my purview, but I am for it.
The bells remind you have barely over 50 minutes left.
Right.
Okay.
Whatever we're going to do, we need to do it.
All right. And Renault's going to stand by the wheel and wait for you to say go.
Okay, so I'm gonna call the mage hand back, and then I'm gonna cast silence, and that goes around all of us, including like a sphere through
Sure.
the door.
And then I'm going to point to everyone's ears because now nobody can hear. And then do like a opening up and going through.
Okay.
And I'll have him open the door. I'll help him.
And I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the 3 1/4 turns in the proper direction, and I need to fucking tell her to read my mind.
Message. What do you need? Oh shit! You can't hear me.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna pantomime this actually, so you see what I'm doing. It's like,
Okay.
and with that, she gets it. That's as close as we're gonna get it with the time crunch. And I'm gonna turn it.
Okay.
Let the door unlock and open, and when we go through, that's the way it's got to be done.
Okay.
And you turn it just that one little extra quarter, and you get through. Nothing's on the other side.
Okay. So I drop silence so that the mage hand can go back and make sure it's all sealed and stuff, and then whatever message you left for Ethan Long.
To turn that wheel, it requires a little bit more pressure than what Mage Hand is able to provide. But there is a wheel on your side, so if you want, you can close this heavy door. And who just dropped?
That would be Shahid. That would be Mike. I mean, fucking.
Oh, boy.
Mike. Goddamn Eric. Wow. Oh no. He's on the other side. We have to open the door again.
He's totally on the other side. Hold on. Let me work my magic on my side. Hopefully he'll come back shortly.
Yep.
50 minutes left. I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying 50 minutes left.
And so we don't hear anything?
No.
Okay. So we shall keep going. Up, right?
Yep.
Which is to say you go forward.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, so we should
Going deeper.
We should turn back, right?
Yeah, let's turn back.
Okay. I'm hoping that Eric comes back real quick. Tell you what, let go take a pee break. It won't count against you. All right. Go, and then we'll get Eric back.
Good.
Okay.
Heard.
And we are back. Alrighty. You are traveling down a passageway. Somehow, someway, you managed to close the door behind you. Nothing else had signaled to you that there was any kind of an issue. Renault, you're beginning to get a little bit of a feeling like this is in fact some seventh age shit, or at least influenced by it. Some of the welding is nowhere near as advanced. It still seems to be a little bit like primitive,
rudimentary.
By your standards, but influenced by. Nonetheless, you guys continue going down. Doesn't take too long before you go down this passage. Now, the passage itself 5 feet wide, about maybe 6 feet tall. So if you're a little bit taller than that, you're going to be walking like this for the most part. When you get down, there's a there's a ladder that goes down a brick wall. You're now in imagine this, a cistern-like room. You see in front of you what appears to be the old sewer system of Fallen Drift. You can see on either side of you and the walls 6 foot wide pipes, concrete. You've seen this before. Fallen Drift tech, not a big deal. Directly in front of you, very much the same. But you also see some sigils. In this case, scribbled with chalk. A shepherd's crook, terminating the circle with 2 lines going through. It is on either side of the hole in the wall, directly opposite you. The room itself is only 10 by 10. Hey, Lich, welcome back. World is yours. You have 43 minutes left.
Going
So are we
towards that?
going?
No words. Walking.
As we're walking individually in their heads, I'm just gonna point to the sigil as I walk by, just so they know what I'm referencing.
Okay.
Like just like a quick nonchalant one, and then I'm gonna say within their minds, Alt Axe. That's the shepherd took, the black ram of the eternal void. Don't speak this name aloud, but that is what that is.
You continue going forward with that knowledge now in mind. You now see other sigils on the walls that Shahid is also able to inform you of telepathically. You begin realizing that there are so many more. Many of these you cannot pronounce, perhaps. For the moment, that's for the better. Shahid, you feel a tug right from here. The center of your chest, something drawing out. You feel a tug.
Where do I feel it's attempting to pull me? Like where? Like in what general direction? Like the path that I'm walking?
Yeah, straight ahead.
Yeah. You guys see Shahid stammer and grab his chest. His eyes just dart forwards in memory of that feeling that he had once before. Yeah. We're getting closer.
You are. Come. Please hurry. It is so good to feel your presence again.
I increase in speed and I say, come, this way. And I'm actually going to attempt to lead them forwards.
Shahid, you do whatever it takes. Yeah, assuming that they will. Anyone not following? Anyone not doing?
I'm going straight. Just as we're moving, that's all that matters.
Okay. Going down at the end of the cistern, it erupts into a large subterranean chamber. You come out at the top. Water would typically have poured from this and down below into a pool. The pool is still there, fetid water. The sewage is not traveling this day. You manage to come down out of there's a ladder that leads down about 10, 12 feet or so. You get down to the base of it. Now, the water itself, imagine a rectangular room about 20 feet by about 15 feet or so. You came in on one of the long sides. You come down out of that, follow it around, probably daring not to step into that fetid water. Walk around. There is, in fact, a pathway and another passage directly opposite the direction in which you entered into this area. wide passage, about 7 feet wide or so. A 4-foot wide channel, leaving only about 1.5 feet on either side. You can kind of walk it, though it is narrow. You do, assuming more and more sigils seen, each of them more and more erratic, until finally you continue, and the sigils no longer make any sense. Everyone, make a wisdom save.
What'd I get?
Oh, that's right, baby. Hold on. I have to go back.
Do me proud. Do me proud, baby.
I'm gonna try.
18.
18, nice.
16.
I got a 19.
16 and a 19. Okay, cool. And Ophelia got, for a wisdom save, that is an 18. This is to
Nice.
perceive the reality of the world beyond.
Oh, no. Also, I get a lower roll.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
4. So
That's
mine's 4.
better. And Ophelia rolls again, gets a nat 20 for a total of 21.
Sweet.
Ophelia, there is in fact a presence here, and you begin to hear like broken speech. Shahid was answering to each of that. You were able to hear something of a voice, a feminine voice. For the other stuff, you also hear a rumble of low intonations from a world beyond this.
I don't hear anybody here, especially not a woman's voice.
I definitely hear someone.
I also hear a woman.
Yeah, that affirmation. I definitely don't hear a terrible gargled voice, that's for sure.
Casper, give me an intelligence check. I know you didn't hear it.
13.
Oh. Casper, your feet are damp. You're in a claustrophobically tight tunnel with 3 of your friends that you've seen before. But you don't know how you got here, and you don't remember anything about airships.
What the hell? Where are we?
Oh shit. I'm gonna cast a message to Casper. Stay calm. We are in the underground area of the city. You seem to not know where we are. Speak in opposites. Do you know what happened up above?
Of course I do.
Okay, so that's great. So we are going to defeat the thing that's causing everybody to forget. You don't have to say anything to that if you don't want to.
Yeah, sounds like a terrible plan then. Yeah.
Just trust us.
Never
And
would.
don't say anything factual out loud. Cool, great. Okay, all is well. I'm gonna drop that.
Okay, and go ahead, bud.
Visibly freaking out because I don't know what he said that made him forget his memory, lose his memory. So now Renault's now freaking out and trying to stay focused while following Shahid.
Okay, not a problem. You move forward And at one point, you come across a stone hallway. You've been traveling now for about an additional 30 minutes or so. The hallway itself is ridiculously, perfectly square. It's about 7 feet by 7 feet, but it is perfect and square. Each of the bricks, the surface of them, is perfectly flush with one another. The space between them, perfectly spaced. In fact, there is no space. It's perfect joinery. The lines that travel down the hall, however, curve ever so slightly up, giving you the impression that after a while, you kind of need to turn, because all of the lines are doing this as you traverse down.
Oh, I know exactly what this is like.
The hallway slowly turns. On the right side, you see a door like the one that you had seen previously. But the passage also continues. What do you do?
Where do I feel? Do I feel that tug pulling me forwards still?
Yes, forward. 100% forward.
I look at the group and I kind of, make the eyes like, and I just keep going forward.
Yep.
Okay. You begin going forward. I need everyone to make an intelligence check once you pass that door.
Yep. Got it. Passing the door. And mine is
4, 23, 14.
Oh, that's me.
And Ophelia, intelligence check. Nat 1.
No, we're gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, use that.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I think we got 4. I think we got 4 urchins left after that. So.
That's a 15. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. 3 left.
It's a 15.
Yeah, for
So can I re-roll mine?
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
Go ahead, bud. Now there are 2 left. Say what you got.
Anything has to be better than that. Yeah, 16. We'll take that.
Better. 15 and above, raise your hand.
Everybody.
Good. You recognize as you filtered your mind, that voice is not going to have power over you this time. You're now bolstered against it. You'll get a free advantage on only the next one against that same effect. You begin moving forward. The passageway terminates in another cistern pool-like area. Other things begin to walk off, but now you see, as opposed to a convenient passageway or stone tubing or metal tubing, or now you see broken bricks taken out of the wall. The dirt beyond dug down, and it begins moving down. There's a small, faint glow somewhere in that tunnel emitting. Coming out of this, you have to go down a ladder again, get down to floor level, walk around the cistern pool, and take a look at the door if you want to learn more. Or take a look at the passageway, which has been apparently carved out. Casper, you estimate you're about 225 feet under the city.
I just gotta flash that to everybody without talking.
Yep.
Everyone goes down and around the pool and over to the opening? Okay.
Nice and easy.
Okay, not a problem. The glow from beyond is a lantern, which had been left out on a dirt shelf. That is to say, a portion of the wall that was not dug flush with everything else. If you want, you can walk down this passage. It's going to be one after the other, single file, and the passage will turn, or rather curve down and to the right.
Look to Shahid. Yep.
Is that pool still drawing me forwards?
This way. Keep coming. You're getting very, very close.
In fact, as that happens, here's the note of different, or here's the difference that you note in your wife's voice.
Honey, please continue. You're coming closer. Everything is going to be okay. Continue forward, my love.
Oh yeah, I noticing the change in the way in which she's speaking, the way that it's like actually empowering her. She's able to say more words. You notice like Shahid kind of like bolsters for some reason in like full confidence and continues to just almost like saunters forward, like he's ready to handle this shit.
Okay. You guys start going forward, but now I need to stop and ask you a question. What is the worst thing that can ever happen in Ophelia's mind?
What?
She could forget what she's doing.
Yeah, probably the worst thing is that she forgets.
Shahid?
What's the worst thing that could happen to it? Yeah, I agree. Like, this is not the time for anybody to forget.
Okay. Casper?
The worst thing that could happen just in general?
To Casper in this moment.
To Casper in this moment is something. I think the worst thing that would happen to him in his mind is that something happens to the other three and he's fine.
Oof.
Good
like
to know.
That Casper is all about protecting others.
And
I'm being honest.
And Renault?
He could wake up. He could wake up and this all has been a dream, and he's in his fucking bay area after the first night in a long time that he actually went on a bender with his coworkers.
Shahid, give me a perception check with advantage.
You got it. Oh, 11. Do you have anything to add to that to at least make that a 15?
Yeah, you can do that.
Then I'll at least put it at a 15.
Okay, so you had an 11, so here's a 4. Okay, so now you have 2 2s left. Okay.
You got it.
You recognize that the last thing that Renault said. Renault, can you repeat that, please?
Like about my waking up?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, the worst thing that could happen is if I woke up with my fellow engineers, my fellow coworkers in the Bay Area after a night of a bender with just the first night in like forever that I actually went out drinking with them on the space station.
And that you were kind of hoping that this wasn't
actually a dream or a nightmare at this point.
Nightmare. How interesting. Shahid.
Mm-hmm.
An intelligence check, please. You know. Oh, actually, I could have called for. Hold on. Let me just double check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is religion better for you? Or the same?
Let's see. Religion was 3, 4. No, same.
Same. Okay.
Yep.
And what was it? 14? Nightmare. Casper, you heard the word nightmare as well. Give me your history check with advantage about knowledge of the city.
Uh, 13.
You can augment that a little bit. You have a +1 and a +2 if you wish.
Yeah, I'll put the +2 on it.
Okay, for a total of
15.
Okay. Nightmare. Combined with Shahid's knowledge of gods, and you only need to experience things to empower them. Combined with the sigil that you had seen on the floor of the of that ritual area where they were all there before you hopped over to the air thing, the elongated star, combined with the elongated star that you have seen elsewhere, combined with the words of Otto, there's something about an old cult, but they seem to have changed their methods or something along those lines. And then a passageway that is doing what? twisting. The twist. Deity of nightmares is known as the twist, known as Tirla, known as the goddess of the creative star. Nightmares. Doubt is in the air. Whether or not you choose to adapt it is completely up to you, or adopt it is up to you. But those thoughts now begin creeping in. This all could be a nightmare. It could be Renault's worst fear. For the time being, you're all stopped exactly where you are until you tell me otherwise how you want to proceed.
Shahid has lived this nightmare before. He feels in not being able to protect his family, so he's going to see this one through, and he intends on going forwards.
Shahid. So, in case my sanity is slipping from me entirely, I need you to tell me something that only you would know, and I would have no idea about.
In your head, you hear, my daughter Anjali was named after my wife's mother.
All right. I had no idea. I'm gonna try to use that to will save out of this fucking nightmare. Steve.
Whoa! Give me a fucking will save. That'll work.
Gotcha.
Come on, dude.
Gotcha.
Dude. Ground yourself to reality, man. Fucking anchor that shit. That's awesome.
Gotta figure out what isn't real, and if my dreams tell me something that I didn't know before, that's a hell of a way to do it.
Yeah, dude. What do you got?
I got a 14. I'm gonna add a +1 to it.
To make it a 15?
15, yes.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And as soon as you do that, the hallway itself even changes tone. You begin to realize everything around you is indeed a fucking lie.
Oh, fuck.
You're headed in the right direction. Shahid, that cable that you feel, still drawing you forward.
You've got this. It's okay. This is the truth. This is expected.
Right.
Ignore everything else. It's going to be a challenge.
Right.
Remember, what is our daughter's name? What is our daughter's name?
Anjali.
What is my favorite scent?
Rosewater.
What is my favorite meal?
Lambiryani.
Continue forward. Come home. Save me. We will be together.
I ground myself knowing these truths to be that, and I'm gonna move forwards.
Okay, Casper, what are you doing?
Seeing Shahid moving forward, Casper's just gonna just pat him on the back and keep moving forward with him.
You finally arrive in an area that is round, dug out. You see a couple of support beams, some beams that have been reclaimed from other portions of the city in order to hold up the dirt ceiling. It's only maybe 9 feet tall or so. There are multiple passages that go off from here like the insides of a tendrils from within an occupied body. But you understand that the one that you need to go down is the one that is most traveled. It's the left one. You look at it, you recognize each other, the truth of this. Everything seems to be walking from that passage to that passage. Where that one goes, well, that's anyone's guess. Probably from somewhere up in the city. A passageway to get down here. Beyond, sobbing, tears, cries that echo through these dirt hallways. Walls that would ordinarily absorb such sound are reflecting it as if to suggest that the air itself is contaminated with memories of the ill. connections to the asylum. As you walk down and inspect everything, you understand now one of these most likely goes back to the asylum. All of Fallen Drift is connected, and all of them go down here. The pounded dirt path under you from so many feet tells you which direction to go. Leftmost tunnel. The tentacle, if you will. The passageway winds, narrowing in some places, increasing in width in others, making your way. At times you feel your shoulder brush up against the dirt wall, and you can feel a power from within it. You know you're getting close. As you run your fingers along it, at one point you can pick up a grease. A bloody grease. Odd. Nonetheless, you go forward until finally a cavern erupts, and approximately 50 people in a circle around a stone dais about 40 feet in diameter. And in the middle of that, the slowest moving cyclone of nightmare that you can ever possibly envision. Upon viewing this insanity, give me an intelligence check at disadvantage, unless you have an advantage of noticing things from beyond this world.
Save or a check? Sorry.
Save. Save.
Six.
12.
Renault?
Waiting for the second one to roll. I gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, 18.
Okay. That was intelligence?
Yeah.
10. Anybody want to do anything with those rolls with any last points?
I'll add +2 to my 18 to make it a 20.
Renault, make it a 20. You now have a +1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Ophelia, you've been passing through a passageway that has been changing. You've been realizing that everything beyond, or everything from a certain point, was all nightmare, and all of reality was simply recognized for being what it is. You now are walking down one of several tunnels out of a central chamber. The dirt in that area pounded down thick from all of those who have gone before, indicating that this may be the way. Now that you're all together, who is in front?
I was.
Shahid. Who was second?
I believe Casper was at his
Casper
shoulder.
was at my back. Yep.
Okay. Who was third?
I'll go third.
I think it was Ophelia, and I was in the back.
Very well. Thank you for that. As I said, the passageway now erupts into a very large cavern. About 50 people surrounding a 40-foot diameter circle, and in the middle of that, the slowest twisting nether that you've never seen before. Shahid, your mind cannot comprehend it, but you should have advantage on that roll because you did have. You're touched from the other dimension.
So that would put that at an 18 then.
Ha 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 ha. Shahid, steeled by your wife's words, you reassess the situation, and you understand you don't need to understand what's in the middle. You just need to stop whatever it is that's happening, but the question is, how? Casper, with your 12, you do not understand what it is that you can now see. Looking down, and you guys are about 40 feet above. There is a ladder that will take you down there. The walls are barely illuminated where you are, So after assessing the logistics of the situation, you begin to focus on that twisting nether. That is nothing like anything you've ever noticed before. Something about that is evil. Something about that causes the starvation in the rips, the murder throughout the city, the forgetfulness everywhere. How do you want to proceed?
That is the manifestation of all the evil thoughts of Fallen Drift. I have no idea how to stop it, but we could potentially try and stop them. If there's some way that we can manipulate the thoughts of... If we just have to...
Casper and Ophelia, the two of you, that whole thing that I said, the disbelief, that's all you.
This is just too much. What are we supposed to do against that?
You need to relax. You can't. The right thing to do would be to feed into it.
It changes as you say words. Spirits and voices begin reaching out as if to steal the very words from your mouth and incorporate it into the cyclone itself.
I'm just gonna draw my pistol.
Ophelia, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send a message to Shahid. Should we not speak at all, or should we feed it something poisonous?
Returning back within your mind, I say, the poisonous thing to feed it is positivity. It is feeding on the negativity of these individuals and of Fallen Drift.
Okay. So then I'm going to say,
Renault's stopping and he's doing something with his bag while this is happening.
And Renault, you do see it for what it is, Ophelia. The longer you pause, the more you feel your mind beginning to crack until you will become useless.
Mr. Malave was the kindest soul I've ever met.
Aww.
And he was the first person that actually believed in me when I said that I could see spirits.
I look at Ophelia, understanding the assignment, and I place my hand to my throat and I cast thaumaturgy so my voice amplifies, and I say, the greatest love that I've ever possessed was the day that I met my wife, because that not only led me to our love, but also led me to you three. And that's the greatest gift besides my family that I could have ever received.
This thing in the distance begins to twist just a little bit faster now, the cyclonic action of it leaning towards one side, away from you.
I think picking up on sort of what Shahid and Ophelia are saying, Casper says, even with everything in the rips, I still got out and made a life for myself where I could do good in this city. There's nothing that can't be surmounted. There's no hopeless situation.
Memories of the rips challenge that notion, and you can almost feel the oppressive nature of having lived in there for so long that those memories are so inbred in you that to say such things almost seems like a betrayal. And yet, something about that begins to change. Somebody looks up, one of the 50, they look up at you, and they raise their hand to touch to touch the shoulder of the person next to them. Hand slowly raising. They're some distance away from you. What are you doing before they touch the person? Anything? They touch. They tap. Two come up. Now they begin looking. And the other one shakes its head and goes back to doing whatever it was doing. But the one that reached out its arm looks back again. Nothing happens from any of you.
Renault, you go.
And it continues to go back to doing what it was doing.
Very much so. I have figured out the calculation for this. All right. Following the instructions, I can be completely honest with you all in this. It's the greatest feat of what would be classified as good, although subjective, would be the creations that I have made through the some experiences of my life. The first one that was beyond what I could make would be my daughter. Though, according to the laws of physics, she is no longer in existence, or isn't in existence yet. I used that feeling of love to attempt to bring and create new life, thus giving Ethan Long an opportunity. Something about this defines creation, and that is a truth, fundamentally, that I think only we are capable of.
Shahid, you feel a tug at your midriff.
As soon as I feel that pull, my eyes close as I allow my internal self to go with the sensation that I have full faith of being my wife, and I clench my hand towards my face, almost smelling the rose water scent of her skin as I kissed it one last time in the astral plane. And manifesting all that feeling, I just conjure up this emotion and I say,
"Come to me."
The greatest thing, and I start walking as I state this, allowing my thaumaturgy to amplify my voice, walking towards it with eyes closed, allowing my feelings to guide me. Wherever I move, and I say, the greatest gift that anybody could ever receive is the love, the compassion, and the trust and faith of some stranger to come into their life and make their humble, groveling abode a home. It's the feeling of filling it up with pictures on a wall. It's the feeling of food in your stomach. It's the feeling of all things that manifest the joy, the songs of the people. It's the praise of gods and the falling of evil. It's for everything that we could ever wish for, and the things, the dreams, the hopes and ambitions that one could only build themselves to aspire to. It's the manifestation of the friendships and joy and compassion that we find in our fellow man, to have us hand in hand, side by side, shoulder and shoulder in moments such as these, to stand up for one common truth, and it's that we are here, we are now, and we love ourselves regardless of what we've been through. It doesn't matter if you're from the fucking rips or you're from the highest towers of Fallen Drift. We are all one in this moment. We will always be one because Nodaga wills it. It's the nature of things. Whether you want to or not, you fucking matter. It doesn't matter what anybody says, including yourself.
You all saw Shahid, embraced and elevated by his wife's love, carried out over this. Eventually,
Shahid simply walked over air towards it. Everyone down below looking up and hearing the words. Shahid, give me a performance check.
Oh, shit it. Okay. 17 and whatever the fuck I need to throw. Blow my load. Whatever I got left, do it.
21.
21, let's do it.
You see Shahid now above it, his eyes still closed, preaching to the masses below of his eternal love. Each of you begins seeing something odd, a swirlingness in the cyclone below, moving ever so slowly. Something whipping around. It appears to be a silver cord. And then eventually a hand reaches out from the wall of it and grabs the cord. And you can see another feminine hand coming out, reaching and pulling it. You see Shahid slowly lowering down into it. You begin to see person by person turning away, shaking their head in disbelief, not even understanding what it is that they have been doing this entire time. All of this is a lie to them as well. Until finally Shahid now coming down, the silver cord completely encasing this cyclone. And then Shahid disappears. We will see you in 1 week at the beginning of Book 4. This has been Untimely Heroes.